The CMH Group, not just your local dealership, but the motoring team dedicated to your vehicle needs. Whether you are looking to buy a new or used car online or in one of our many dealerships, our trained staff will be there to guide you. With our state-of-the-art service centers, products and parts, we guarantee peace of mind. The CMH Group isn't just the first choice, we are the only choice. Visit your local CMH Group dealers today. The CMH Group, not just your local dealership, but
is a truly special occasion, and I'm honored to be your MC tonight. I'm CS Duplessis, and welcome to everyone. We've got some incredible athletes here, and I just want to say respect all the hard work, all the training, and you can look forward to some incredible, should we say, action. So at this point, 4 teams will battle it out for the rights to call themselves the best gym in South Africa. The CMH Barbarians, well, they take on the Green Machine All-Stars with a star-studded lineup. It's all in the name of charity. So big shout out to all the work that's been done by SAMAF and putting this together. We hope there are many more events. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the work being done by SAMAF. Of course, without sponsors, this would not be possible, so big shout out to our sponsors, the CMH Group, Isuzu, Mazda, and Suzuki for their continued assistance, and of course the Green Machine, Echo Unlimited, Gasoline Denim Company, Smack Solutions, Alexander Caruth, Florida Park Hotel, and ZA Group Holdings. So big shout out and a round of applause please for our sponsors to make this event possible. Also like to acknowledge the presence of the MMA South Africa head coach, William Oberholzer. Thank you for your time, sir. It's good to have you in the house and great to have your expertise here. And also, once again, big shout out to SAMAF. Check out their website for how you can get involved, how you can make a contribution, and how we can look after the future of our combat sport athletes. Well, it's time now to talk about the first fight of the night. And thank you very much to all the athletes that have put in the hard yards to be here. First fight. It's a 20-minute submission-only contest. The first fighter, he's a stalwart on the local jiu-jitsu competition scene, applying his trade out of Jiu-Jitsu Brotherhood in Edenvale, Johannesburg. Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Carrera Miguel. His opponent tonight, taking on a former EFC Worldwide contender and MMA legend. The leader of the Dominators Den from Secunda and Art Suave, BJJ. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for Cedric Doyle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the action about to get underway. It's time now to join our commentary team.
Hey guys, it's Warren King here, and I'm joined by Rourke Buffet.
What's up, guys?
Wow,
Ready
quite
to
an
go.
impressive event we got going here, eh?
And we're on.
So we have Cedric here up against them. Both of these guys recently competed at the Great North Challenge. Dylan obviously taking a loss to Jordan Leclos, and Cedric having a controversial matchup against Jefferson Land.
There was supposed to be a tap in that fight, I think. But
Yeah, I rewatched that fight, and I think that tap is a bit suspect. I didn't quite see where it happened. I think he was trying to actually escape the armbar, went thumb down, and it was deemed a tap. Dylan opting to go in for the close guard to start the fight, pull guard immediately. Cedric looking to posture and obviously trying to open the guard here. Dylan looking for the underhook on the right hand side, potentially looking to invert and go into the K guard.
Dylan was showing some impressive entries against Jordan in his last fight with the legs. So
Yeah, and guys forget that Dylan's only just recently got his purple belt. I mean, he was competing as a blue belt for the last 3 or 4 years, but a really good competitor on the jiu-jitsu scene. He's gone for the reverse Kimura control there. Keeps looking for the underhook. I don't know if he's trying for that underhook to like maybe use it as like a pendulum sweep, or maybe to enter the armbar, or maybe K-guard entry. Cedric struggling with getting the posture at this stage. Boy, and Dylan enters the triangle, but the angle's just not right. Oh, and he regards, Granby roll into the regard.
Dylan managing to keep his guard retention.
Oh, a little guillotine entry there. It seems it's an guillotine. The major problem here is that obviously his connection is quite shallow there. He needs to obviously get the hip out to the right. Oh, and Cedric passes. The biggest problem here is to get the crossface, and he locks up on the far side. He could go for that Von Flue choke.
From this position for Dylan, what would you be trying to do here?
Well, try to get that arm out, right? So the problem is if he gets trapped in that arm, it's a reversal. Looks like he was going for Marcellitine there, like a high elbow.
Doing very well to stay on the neck. Obviously, keeping on that neck control, he can't stop Cedric from being able to really progress too far.
He's looking to trap up that arm and maybe rotate for the armbar or the Kimura.
Oh, that's...
He's hunting that arm and guillotine at this stage. He needs to actually now try and invert and get to the mounted position. Or look to actually switch over to... Oh, there we go. Exactly what I was saying. At this stage, though, I'd probably... Because Cedric's getting that leverage under there.
Okay,
I think this is a problem. The thing is, he needs to connect the hands and get his head to the left there. But Cedric's getting back to his knees, turning. Oh, and straight back into the triangle. Dylan needs to obviously control the posture there. You can't let Cedric posture. They were close to exiting the matted area there, so they just wanted to reset in the center. Well, they don't really want to stop the action, right? They try and keep the action going as long as possible, but in that instance, they were on the verge of actually falling off the matted area, so it was probably a good call from Bobby to reset the position. It was unfortunate though, because it was in the transition on the actual triangle. But yeah, generally, like when the action slows down, we'll try and reset back into the middle of the matted area, in the position that they stopped in. Dylan tripoding again, the instep on the inside of Cedric's inside thigh there, and probably wants to transition over to the quarter mount. He's got a strong crossface there. Straight to the mount, nice. And he's straight on to the chin strap. He needs to get that connection though. He needs to connect the right hand to his left hand and then get the head over to the left hand side. See, now he needs to go high elbow, head to the left. There we go, that looks very tight. Looks very tight. I think we're going to see a tap. There we go. Tap, tap. Very good jiu-jitsu from Dylan.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Dylan Carrera Miguel by guillotine from Mount. Great performance. Dylan, if you can come up, please. Dylan, you can come up, collect your medal. from one of the founders of SAMAF, does great work. You guys might know him, fellow ginger, Justin Ferrier. Congratulations, Dylan. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner. Dylan, let's quickly chat. Justin's been telling me that you've been so stoked to be here today. What does it mean to have events like this here in Johannesburg and being able to do it for a good cause?
It's mind-blowing. I've been bugging them the whole time with messages of gratitude because this is how we elevate grappling in South Africa. Like, I'm on the same card as legends. I started 4 years ago. This will make sure my generation continues competing, and it's so beautiful. I'm overwhelmed with gratitude no matter what happened tonight, so thank you to everyone who did this. It's truly, truly incredible.
Also, a W against one of the legends in Cedric Doyle. That must feel pretty special.
Of course. I mean, it was amazing. Cedric is from my old gym, so it's like it was strange. I really have so much respect for such a true martial artist. So to come up as a new generation guy who played soccer before against an absolute legend of South African martial arts, not MMA, martial arts. I mean, I remember when he used to walk out in his Hayabusa gi, and it's very inspiring. So to be able to be in the same venue as him on the card was enough.
I've got to ask you one more question. You know, things that SAMAF are doing in terms of combat sports and getting, you know, the future of athletes and just helping them out. What does it mean, you know, especially as someone as involved as you are?
I think it gives us hope. I mean, I know people may think it's MMA focused, but now they're trying to help out Peyton Letcher, who is a purple belt who just won ADCC trials in Europe, which is incredible, and she needs help now. So hopefully this can maybe raise some awareness for her, someone watching this thinking, I can give someone a chance. So please look into that as well. And just again, thank you so much to everyone.
Dylan, congratulations, absolutely fantastic. And enjoy the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner. And remember to check out the website to find out how you can get involved. All right, the interviews don't stop. Please, can I get two gentlemen who are responsible for this evening, along with our wonderful sponsors. Please put your hands together for Alistair Bishop and Justin Ferrier. Now, I know you guys love the camera and love talking about this, but how good does this feel? I mean, here we are, Submission Kings is happening, and you guys are making a difference to the sport.
Yeah, it's amazing. It began pre-COVID. Myself and William were raising funds for Team South Africa to go overseas. And I said, what about doing this? And Will's more of a jet guy than I am. And he said, let's do it. And we did it at a CMH dealership. And it worked. Obviously, we couldn't do anything in COVID. So we decided to do it again, and Al and I have been speaking, and there's another partner in SAMAF, and this is separately. We decided to start a non-profit to raise money to get people overseas. You saw we helped Peyton Letcher last night. She's a South African MMA champion, so it ties in with the jiu-jitsu community. We're very happy to help, and we will do whatever we can. This is quite clearly a passion for us. They can't get rid of us. But yeah, Al's been amazing. He's joined the team. It's with myself, William Oberholzer, and BigAl, and I can't thank him enough. I think he needs to say something.
BigAl, you know, we've got some incredible action still coming up, but that first sort of match really set the tone so far. I mean, you've got some incredible support from the MMA community, from the BJJ community. What does that feel like, man?
Yeah, seriously, look, it feels amazing, and I think it's what I've always tried to achieve. I mean, you're never going to be everybody's friend, but I think just being honest, I spend a lot of time on the mat with most of the guys, so I like everyone to be happy and to be able to talk to me, and let's all be friends for the growth of the community. There was a bit of hesitance from the jiu-jitsu community, like, but why are we involved with MMA? I'm like, guys, at the end of the day, we're all the same family, and my hope is that through SAMAF, through things like Sub Kings, we're going to bring everybody back together. Hopefully, eventually push aside all the politics and let the sport grow and flourish the way it wants to be. I said to a few people last night about, like Peyton, for example, that's the exact situation to why we have done what we've done, to help our athletes get to where they need to be and where they want to be. And that's our greatest hope. This is a great showcase. Massive thank you to all of the competitors, all of the staff, Justin, William, that have really put we've been working hard, guys. Honestly, it's been pretty crazy. But without the support of all of the athletes and those that put up their hands to come and be part of this, it's amazing, and I thank everyone for their help.
Let's talk about, round of applause, everyone, because the work is phenomenal. Let's talk about this quintet, the idea behind it. Tell us a bit more. Can you shed some light, because it's a unique format, it's exciting, and we actually can't wait to see it happen.
So all three of us remember it differently. William will tell you he thought of it. I'll tell you I thought of it. Al will tell you he thought of it. But it came together. There were a lot of heads that came together. And through asking professional athletes, everyone here has donated their time. There's not one person getting paid. We are so grateful that these people like Drickus, who've got fights signed, are here putting their bodies on the line to raise funds for people that are amateurs. And we are extremely grateful. And to everybody, and it really is, like Al was saying, he teared up when we started, and I'm a little bit wishy-washy now, and it's amazing, and I'm really grateful to be part of this.
And obviously our incredible sponsors for the night too, making this different. I mean, the people that have just come on, it's incredible. But let's talk about the future. What does the future hold? Are we going to see more submission kings? Without giving too many secrets away, what are we going to see, BigAl?
Well, you're going to see us a lot. The whole attack is to do what we did last week in Durban, to have your normal jiu-jitsu competitions. There's going to be one back here in Joburg on the 27th of November. That's going to be submission kings, queens, ladies, and we have some massively exciting this style of event planned. I'll leave it at that for now. I just want to say the whole point of the quintet is to showcase the jiu-jitsu on hand in this country. I don't think people have really seen it, and I think we're going to see it tonight.
Yeah, mad respect to you, gentlemen. Thank you very much for your time. The action will continue here at Submission Kings in a little while. BigAl, Jay, thanks very much. Well done.
The CMH Group, not just your local dealership, but the motoring team dedicated to your vehicle needs. Whether you are looking to buy a new or used car online or in one of our many dealerships, our trained staff will be there to guide you. With our state-of-the-art service centers, products and parts, we guarantee peace of mind. The CMH Group isn't just the first choice, we are the only choice. Visit your local CMH Group dealers today. The CMH Group, not just your local dealership, but the motoring team dedicated to your vehicle needs.
Okay guys, we're back here. We've kicked Rourke to the curb, and I've got my esteemed colleague Huntley Smith here with me.
How amazing is this event, dude?
Man, this is phenomenal. How was that first fight? I mean, action-packed.
Brilliant.
Didn't even last 5 minutes, and it was just like end-to-end action
And you could see Dole was on the guillotine the whole time.
the entire time.
Sid was fighting his hands and fighting his hands, and of course, as we know, Sid's one of my guys, and I stepped out to set up and help him. And despite the fact that we lost, what we won is a great fight.
Oh yeah, definitely. You want
And we love Dole, we know Dole,
Yeah.
right? He's been our camp, he's now the 16th team, and Dino Bizzoni and the boys, and he's a super competitor.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to believe that he's only just recently got his purple belt this year. I mean, he's been such a staple on the actual jiu-jitsu scene over the last, say, 2 or 3 years, and his game has just grown phenomenally year on year.
Tell you, Cedric is a scrapper.
Yeah, he is.
Just the simplest.
The same way he fought like in MMA, that's how he does jiu-jitsu.
Exactly.
Fighter
We call it the
mentality,
Secunda
right?
Scrappy.
Yes, I mean, that's a pretty good description of how he fights.
Yeah, Secunda Scrappy, man. And he's a competitor. And he's a competitor one way or another. So Bill's win is a phenomenal win.
Well, what do you think of Cedric's last fight against Jefferson Land with the controversial ending? I mean, I went and I rewatched that video, and I'll be honest with you, I didn't see a tap. I saw Cedric trying to obviously hitchhiker escape out of that armbar. I struggled to see where there was actually a tap. I mean, I'm not shitting on the ref, don't get me wrong. These things are so difficult to assess real time. But like, what was your actual opinion, obviously being Cedric's coach?
I will say this much for Sid, right? He's brutally honest.
Yeah.
And he's the first guy to turn around to me and say, Coach, I messed up. Coach, that is, he doesn't hide behind anything.
Yeah.
Absolutely anything. And he said straight up.
Yeah, I mean, you could see it tonight, right? He was in that guillotine was deep for a while. I thought we were going to see the first person lose consciousness here tonight.
Absolutely.
So I mean, like, it's not in his personality just to tap, you know. So, and I also like believe that had he tapped, he would have like owned up to it.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. You know, he's a brutally honest competitor. He's brutally honest coach, right? Brutally honest coach. He doesn't hide behind any grades.
Yeah.
He's from Second, understand. He's African. What I mean by that is there's pride involved in that, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think. My opinion, I don't think.
Is that something that Cedric wants? Is that something that Cedric wants to maybe like run back, maybe in an environment like this?
Yeah, I think he'd love that. I think he'd absolutely.
And we don't know what would have happened after there. Like maybe you got tapped, maybe you wouldn't have got tapped, maybe he fights back.
Maybe we should set that up in the next one.
I think it's a good idea. I mean,
so let's talk about the Quintet.
yes.
Let's talk about my favorite, absolutely favorite competition style that ever was. The moment this came out, obviously Sakuraba started this. Polaris then grabbed on it and created teams.
Yeah.
Right.
Shell Sonnen had a bash at it.
Shell Sonnen, yeah. But really Sakuraba is the guy who did it. And of course then Polaris took on teams where they started going nation versus nation, country versus country. And it is the first time a solo jiu-jitsu practitioner really became team.
Yeah, 100%. And speaking of that, I think we're going to get kicked. We're going to kick right off into the next event.
There we go. Let's.
Big thank you to our commentary team, keeping everyone abreast of things on YouTube and Facebook. For everyone joining us on our social media platforms, welcome. The action is just about to intensify. Just want to say once again, big thank you to all our sponsors. The CMH group have done a phenomenal job, so a big thank you to them. And of course, check out samaf.org to find out ways how you can contribute and get involved helping our athletes in combat sport. It's that time now for the Quintet. Let me just explain a little bit. I'm learning about the Quintet. I'm very excited to hear about it. So it's made up of some of the biggest gyms in South African jiu-jitsu, a team battle for bragging rights, and the search for the best jiu-jitsu gym in South Africa. Each team has chosen 5 competitors to compete, and collectively they can only make up 400 kilograms. 8-minute rounds of submission only, team versus team jiu-jitsu. If there's a weight difference that is greater than 20 kilograms, the round time will be set for 4 minutes. If the referee deems a fighter to be stalling, they'll be penalized. And if after 8 minutes neither competitor has been submitted, both will be out of the competition. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? As we introduce our teams. First up, all the way from Port Elizabeth, South Africa, they had an arduous journey to get here. Mad respect. After being delayed via Durban, it was just an absolute crazy experience. The PESFA team, a formidable grappling academy under the tutelage of South African MMA legend Chris Bright. They'll take on the pride of Joburg's grappling East Rand. East Rand BJJ under black belt and competitor Brandon Newman. The fighters have no idea of how they will face off until they see each other across the way. Getting excited just talking about that. Introducing first, in no particular order, representing PESFA, Joubert Gregor. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Reese van der Merwe, Jason Durant, Joel Preller, and Johan Oosthuizen. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together. There we go. Representing East Rand BJJ, please welcome Brandon Newman, Chris Steenkamp, Sean Combrink, and the twins, Sean and James Maher. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Time now for our commentators to take it away.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So first things first, apologies for those back home. We've been given permission to take our All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the mic. Apologies, we were told that the sound quality was bad. We've had it checked out, number one. And number two, we've been given permission to take our masks off.
Yay!
All right, so first up from...
to talk when you got a mask on.
yeah,
right?
absolutely. So first up from Team PESFA is Rhys van der Merwe.
Yes.
And he'll be fighting one of the twins, James Maher. So this is our first quintet match.
This is
Team
exciting, yeah.
Eastern Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu versus Team PESFA. And these are two
I
competitors.
know. James has got a long competitive history locally. 2 brown belts. I mean,
Yep.
can't ask for much more. I mean, there's a black belt on the other side, which hopefully we'll get to see go up against each other.
Yeah.
Eastern was obviously in it from the beginning.
Yep,
They got
they
a
were.
very strong team, and in my opinion, probably one of the favorites to actually win this thing. But yeah,
And the beautiful thing is, I mean, we look at these 4 teams, right? If I was a betting man, I wouldn't put money down, but because anybody can take it. That's teams, right? That's quintet.
100%. And it's all about strategy as well, you know? It's about when you play the right guys.
That's
I mean,
it.
if you have one of your bigger competitors or one of your higher skilled competitors come in and get eliminated early, it really does put a lot of pressure on the rest of the team.
And what's beautiful about quintet is you can have a smaller purple belt literally just last against one of your serious bigger guys and eliminate them.
And remember, like when there's a massive weight difference as well, the time limit's actually fairly short. It's very difficult to do a lot in 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Um,
So let's explain that, right? So 20 kilograms difference in weight brings the fight down from an 8-minute fight to a 4-minute fight.
That's correct.
Right.
That's correct. And that's just to like obviously give the smaller
Oh,
guy
okay. So
fighting
Rhys is on his
chance.
back. Arm is isolated.
James working to obviously scoop the hits out, get over the leg.
Oh, well done there. Well
Nice.
escaped.
Underhook with the inside hook.
Beautiful. So he had his arm isolated there. Beautiful
Yeah,
technique, eh?
absolutely
He
beautiful.
just couldn't get his other arm around to finish off the connection on the rear naked choke.
So now when they reset these fights, when the guys are kind of going out of the matted area, they're going to try and reset back in the position that they stopped in. So that's why we've actually gone back to the center of the mat here. But they will obviously let the action continue until maybe like the submission threat is gone or the sweep threat is gone.
Correct. And safety, of course.
Safety.
Right, because we've got a raised mat, so we don't want guys flying off the mat.
Yeah. And he did a top rock into the inside ashi, but it looks like Rhys has obviously got connection on the head there.
Rhys has
Arm
got an
triangle.
arm triangle. So let's see if we can finish that. James trying to defend that arm triangle there. Does it very nicely.
Good defense.
Rhys has
Single
got
hook.
one hook in now.
So he's got that hip clamp.
Yeah.
One underhook on the right hand side. And I think Rhys is going to try and start breaking him down from here. Try and flat him out a little bit and then obviously look for the choke.
Yeah, so both guys weighing in really, really close to one another. 72 and 72.
Oh, yeah, it's perfect matchup.
How's that for a perfect matchup, eh?
Absolutely
I think
perfect.
that maybe, I know Rhys's gas tank is just next level.
Yeah. And I mean, both these guys look like they're fairly strong for their size. But I mean, Rhys probably does look a little bit more athletic there. But I mean,
let's look at Rhys's favorite, right? Loves back, loves
Yeah.
rear naked chokes.
conventional jiu-jitsu, right?
Exactly what he's been doing the whole night.
Advanced fundamentals at this stage.
Yeah.
James needs to actually that one hip to the mat and clear that hook. At least he needs to clear at least one hook.
Oh, okay. I think there's the threat of the rear naked chokes on there now.
Yeah, I think he's got his arm across there. I can't actually see from this position. Oh, that's deep.
Look at that,
That's
eh?
very deep.
And
there's like 4.5 minutes still to go. Tap.
oh, and it's a tap.
Okay. So
Beautiful.
now they got 90 seconds. Reese has 90 seconds
Yep.
to go back to his corner, get some water, reset.
Correct.
And they got 90 seconds to get the next competitor on the match and start the next
Correct.
bout.
Right, absolutely. So now what's happened from a team's point of view, so let's just explain it to everybody listening. From a team's point of view, PESVA is now won in terms of the points.
Yeah.
And East Rand Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu has basically got a cross.
Yeah.
Right.
So now what's going to happen now is like Reese is going to stay on the mat. East Rand's going to send in the next guy, which is Sean Combrink.
Yeah.
So
90 seconds, eh?
Yep. Sorry, we just got some timekeeping issues here.
Just making sure.
So the biggest thing here now is obviously for Reese to try and reset. I mean, as a competitor, I never like sitting down between matches. I try to keep everything going. And I see Reese is getting rubbed out there, sitting down.
Yeah,
relaxed.
Cedric's with him.
I think.
And let's talk about Sean, right? Okay, 96 kilograms.
Oh, so
okay?
we're going to see
If I'm not
we're going to see our
mistaken-
first 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4-minute round. 96 kilogram Sean Combrink. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting.
Who's this?
Hubert Grigor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Combrink coming in from East Rand Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Significant size difference.
96 kilograms of Sean Combrink.
96 kilograms,
and-
lean by the looks of things.
Lean, man, lean.
What's your
memory
game?
serves me correct. Purple belt.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, purple belt. I'm Sean Combrink.
If you Reese, what's your game plan here? You have 4 minutes to work.
Yeah.
You're-
Survive, because if
yeah.
he survives, right, try and get on top. Don't be at the bottom with the scar.
Yeah. Which
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
the
it's already
position
in
he's
there.
found himself in. Yeah.
Yeah.
But just don't be at the
half
bottom
guard,
with
and
the
it
scar.
seems like Sean's putting in like a strong crossface there originally. But Reese is doing well. I mean, he's got the half butterfly now. I mean, if you can get an underhook on the right-hand side potentially, I mean, that's like one of
Yeah,
the best sweeps
and
to
if-
get
and
for
if
on a
he
bigger
comes
guy,
in-
right?
And if he comes in nice and deep there.
Oh, arm drag.
Oh.
Do you
And
think
I
he's
mean,
trying to
maybe-
work to elevate
yeah.
the legs and maybe get under him?
It would be a very, very good. It would be a very good strategy to go for legs.
Yeah. I mean, look at that. He's got the underhook.
Yeah.
He's going to start moving in.
He's playing the deep half guard. Beautiful. Now, will he get pinned there though? That's the question.
Yeah. Oh, into single. Looks like I think he's trying to get into a single X position potentially. You can definitely see the strength difference here, though. I
Absolutely,
mean,
though.
just pinning him
Sean
to the ground.
He's an absolute beast. So I've rolled with Sean before and I tried to sweep him, and the operative word is try.
Try. Or he's going for an Americano there. The problem is, like, Sean's only got 4 minutes to work, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the reality is it's actually a massive disadvantage for the bigger guy to only have 4 minutes. Oh,
Correct.
top
It might
rock.
be fresh, but he's got
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, great wrestling from Reese
beautiful
there.
wrestling from Reese. Sean holding him off, palming him off nicely there on the hip,
Yeah.
pulling half guard. And I mean, where are we sitting on the time? So we're halfway through, right?
Halfway
2
through.
minutes.
4 minutes isn't a
15?
lot to work, you know.
No,
like,
it's not.
It's like.
And all Reese needs to do is survive.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like.
And he's taken out 2 competitors.
I mean, that's value for money, right?
Yeah.
72-kilogram guy taking out 2 competitors is exactly what you need.
Yeah. Oh, does he have the
Oh,
Kimura?
He has a Kimura
He has
grip,
a
but
Kimura,
Reese is coming
but
on the
Reese
armbar.
has switched that Kimura to an armbar.
He's going to struggle, though, with that shin in,
he's
though,
gonna,
right?
He's gonna struggle from the bottom.
I mean, there's a reverse triangle opportunity there potentially, but I guess it flattened out. At this stage, though,
flattened
I
out.
think Reese would just want to
So
get
now
to the draw.
looks like Sean's going for that far side arm.
Reese
And
needs
I
to
mean,
get his elbow back to
Sean
his body.
has to go for the submission here.
Yeah.
And
Well,
let me tell you,
1
I've seen
minute
some
30 is
really
level to
slick
work.
techniques from Sean, man.
I mean, you don't just get a purple belt, right?
No.
I mean, it's in some places you do, but I mean, I don't think East Rand are just handing up belts at this stage.
No, it's got good game, man.
Okay, now it's going to be a lot of work to break the closed guard, get a pass, and get onto a submission.
Reese working on those wrists. Oh, that's a hard knee slicer.
Yeah.
Hard knee
You
slicer.
hear a
Look, he's
big
going
grunt.
for the DOS.
Going for the DOS.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going
Looks
to
like he's
pressure
going
it.
for the DOS.
Needs that breakdown though, right? Reese going to his knees, which I think is a good idea.
Okay. Now, can Sean take back?
But even with 58 seconds, when you're on someone's back, 58 seconds isn't a lot of time to work, right?
Yeah. No,
even
it's not.
even if you get the
Especially
seatbelt
somebody
in,
like Reese.
no, 100%.
And-
You get the seatbelt on, and the guy gets 2 grips onto your
And
seatbelt.
one thing that Reese does win is he wins comp experience.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Reese has been competing non-stop for possibly
Look.
the last 5 years, barring the short period where he was injured. Yeah, but I think this is definitely going to the draw. 30 seconds, not without a Hail
seconds,
Mary
yeah.
leg lock.
Oh, he's got the Kimura.
Oh.
Oh, can he sit up on that and can he tighten it?
He needs
Can
to
he
get that elbow
tighten
to
it?
the ground. He needs to get that elbow to the ground.
Okay, let's see if Sean can get it. 15 seconds left and Sean's got a Kimura. Sean needs to drop his weight there a little bit. He's allowing him space.
Yeah, and he needs to get that leg around the head.
Yeah. Oh, that was so close.
That's gone.
That was so unbelievably close. Kudos to both competitors for that.
Phenomenal
And
work.
that's time. Wow. Reese van der Merwe, ladies and gentlemen.
What a great fight.
Hey,
what a great fight.
Fantastic fight.
So Reese has taken out one of their brown belts and has taken out their heaviest competitor.
Yeah.
I mean, that is great work.
Sure. Guys, that's crazy. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so our next 2 competitors up.
We've got Hubert Gregor versus Christian Kamp. Christian Kamp.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so of course what happened there is Reese, by not getting submitted, both competitors were DQ'd, or not disqualified, but removed. So that's an X point to both teams there. So right now, PESFA is 1-0 up, essentially. All right, and we've got you there. Looks like we're on a foot there. Right, so Chris is 76 kilograms. He's currently on top. Hubert's 80 kilograms.
That's fairly close, Sam.
Yeah. But we've got a brown belt fighting a blue belt.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And Hubert's also got a super fight later in the day.
Yeah, he does indeed.
Hubert's
He's going to be taking on
Adam Speechley.
Adam Speechley, yeah.
Yeah. Chris recently competed at the ADCC Great North Challenge where he took on Adam.
Yeah.
Funny enough, he got a submission win over Adam and then lost to Cedric from PESFA. So, I mean, I'm sure he wants to get one back against that team. But Chris spends a lot of time out in Cape Town with Kurt George and the Henzo Gracie crew. And I know that he got his brown belt in Portugal from a Brazilian. So, I mean, he's got a phenomenal game. I mean, he's just
got a mounted triangle.
He went from mount and he did the step over into the triangle, going to get the arm across.
Now he just needs to lock that
Now
up.
he's going to go into the back. He has to take the back.
He's only got one hook. Let's see
Yeah.
if he can secure that. Very nicely done by Hubert.
Yes.
To escape that.
100%. But he's back on the arm
back
bar.
on the arm.
Oh, tap.
Oh, and it's a tap.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Beautiful jiu-jitsu.
beautiful. So
Yes.
now this evens things up, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, now they're both 2 competitors down, right?
Correct. 2 competitors down.
But now they're sending in their big guns.
Right.
Johan Oosthuizen up next.
Okay, so guys. Oh, and so Johan's in now.
So now we're going to see
What needs to be said about Johan Oosthuizen?
what isn't there to say about Johan Oosthuizen. I mean,
Right.
in researching this event, I found out that Johan actually fought Nicholas Marigali in Abu Dhabi at one stage. I mean, if anyone knows who Nicholas Marigali is, I mean, he's one of the foremost competitors currently at black belt level.
So let me ask you a question quickly. Excuse me. Chris is 76. Johan is 95. Is that a
19
4 minute?
kgs. Well, there's only a 19 kg
19
weight
kg
difference,
weight
so it
difference.
doesn't exceed the 20 kg difference.
So it's an
So it's an
8-minute
8-minute round.
So you've got Johan, who's a black belt,
Yes.
phenomenal, coming in fresh,
19 kilogram weight advantage.
19 kilogram weight advantage, and Chris is a gamer.
Yeah.
But this is going to be something.
But have you also noticed when you've competed though, like sometimes your opening bout is the most difficult, right?
Yeah.
So there's also that element, like the guy that's on the mat still has obviously got that broken that first sweat, like got onto the mat, blown it out a little bit, and is coming back in. Nerves have settled a little bit, and the guy that's coming onto the mat now
Yeah.
is nervous,
Could be.
cold.
Could be. And plus, he's just coming off an armbar one.
Yeah.
And a beautiful armbar.
Beautiful,
right?
beautiful transition.
Beautiful. That's my jam right there.
So let's see what the game plan is. Yeah? I mean, I'm sure Chris doesn't want to land up underneath Johan.
No.
Johan's got a very strong top
just-
game.
I just,
Okay, Johan opting to pull guard there. For the smaller guys, I mean, the leg attacks, getting to the back and getting the choke is probably your primary attacks here, right?
reverse the lever.
Trying to rotate and they're
inverted.
going to the far leg.
He's got the leg. Does he have it?
He's trying to slide the other leg back into the inside ashi
Oh, he's got
and
the
extend.
inside ashi. So now he's on the heel. Is it finished?
Tap.
Tap. Oh,
Beautiful jiu-jitsu.
beautiful jiu-jitsu. Inside ashi, on the heel.
When you said that's your jam, like that's my jam.
That's your jam.
Reverse Telehiva inversions and onto the legs. That is exactly it.
Love it.
Beautiful jiu-jitsu.
Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful performance.
This is a problem. You got a
Yes.
guy that's heavier and at a very high level of jiu-jitsu.
Okay, so now we're currently looking at
Joel Preller coming in for...
right, Joel Preller. There we go.
So now we got
71 kilograms.
now we
He's a
got
blue belt.
competitor 4 versus... Oh, no, not Joel Preller. So sorry, Johan stays in and we got Sean Mayer coming in.
Sean Maher. Apologies, guys. We're looking at the wrong sheets there. Yeah.
So Sean Mayer is
Maher's
coming in for Eastern Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
And him and James, of course, are twins. 82 kilograms.
Also
Sean's
a brown belt.
Brown belt. Yeah, brown belt. Been training for 8 years. But I mean, they've been on the scene for such a long time.
Sean's got such an extensive competition record. I was going through it earlier today, and I mean, that guy's literally like fought absolutely everybody, right?
Geez, the 4 minutes, even if Johan had 4 minutes, it wouldn't have mattered. So he has an 8-minute round now. Both guys just about as fresh as one another.
If you, Johan, would you try and slow it down or just keep the pace that you just started
Well,
with? Oh,
If we can sub like that within 2 to 3
straight into
minutes
single X.
for everybody, it means that my ride time is much better, my gas tank is better.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's go for the kill. And I think that's exactly what Johan is doing. He's been very aggressive.
Yeah, and he's on those legs hard. I mean, he went for a single leg X, transition to the far side, and he's definitely going for that heel hook there. But now he's straight onto Sean's back. This is a problem when a bigger guy's on your back like this, right?
Absolutely.
So difficult to clear the hook, so difficult to like strip the actual upper body control.
And not only just defending, but it's the energy levels that have taken defending there with that big guy on your back like
Yeah,
that.
100%. I see your hands opted for the hip clamp, and he's already sinking that rear naked. And
No, it looks like
there you go. Be
looks
great
like
to
it's
see an
defended.
angle on that side.
yeah, Sean's defended it nicely. Oh,
Oh,
is that on?
yeah, it looks like it's deep, eh?
Looks like it's very deep.
You always know, like, when the submission's near is when that pause happens, right? The guy that's busy being attacked, he like pauses for like 2 or 3 seconds,
To
and you know it's done. Yeah.
Yeah. And interestingly, Johan's actually, there we go, rear naked choke,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen. So heel hook, rear naked choke. Think he watches a bit of Craig Jones? Interestingly about Johan though, he's actually fighting in 2 teams tonight.
That is crazy work, right? And
It's crazy work.
considering he's already had 2 fights now, he's going to have a 3rd fight.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're down to their last guy now, right? So it's
Yeah.
black belt versus black belt now.
So Brendan Newman, Coach Brendan Newman, is coming in.
So Brandon Newman's coming in.
Yeah, 74 kgs.
Significant weight difference there.
Yep.
22 kgs. 22 kgs.
So it's a 4-minute round.
Yeah.
But even if Ching wins this, right, Coach Brendan Newman wins this, right, even if he wins it, the team can't win. Am I right?
No, they can win.
Can they still?
Yeah. Well, he'll have to run the whole.
He'd have to run the whole team.
Yeah, he'd have to run the whole team.
Okay, so he'd have to take out Johan,
Yeah.
and then he'd have to take out Fesfa's next guys.
Yeah.
All right. So basically, basically the
So
team is
draw's
in
not
his
an
hands.
option. Yeah, draw's
Draw's
not an option. You got 4 minutes to make a submission happen. Otherwise, the
That's
match
it.
is over.
That's
correct.
Against a guy who's trying to submit against you.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 brilliant black belts. This is going to be a phenomenal fight.
And Brandon's a strong 74 kilograms, right?
Deceivingly strong 74 kilograms.
I'll definitely shuffle him in like the 80 kg range and strength wise, right?
I couldn't agree more. And let me tell you one thing about Ching, man. He has got some of the most beautiful passing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Every time I roll him, man, it's just his passing is incredible. And what gentlemen
this is
and
the fight
scholars.
we wanted
These are
to
my-
watch, eh?
This is it, right?
This is what we were all waiting for.
This is why we.
I would have preferred
came
it
to
was the
Quintet.
last match, though, right?
Yeah. Super fight.
Oh,
And
interesting.
Ching's doing exactly what he has to.
Blast double to enter, but
Yeah.
land up in the close guard.
Not ideal.
Not ideal when you only got 4 minutes to work.
Yeah. And I mean,
There's no.
technically, Johan just needs to coast for 4 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, you can see there's no sense of urgency from Johan at
No.
that
Or
initial
is he on the
stage.
arm? He's on the arm. Is he going for that Kimura?
Well, Brandon's still got the body lock on, right? So, I mean, he still needs to like fight that actual grip there, and then he'll probably go for the Kimura or use it to sweep to get to the mount. But I'm
And
sure
I mean,
Ching's going to
listen,
be very tight in that position.
Could two more technical guys be fighting, but also could 2 nicer guys not be fighting?
100%.
Right?
I mean, we don't often get in South Africa. We don't often get to see 2 black belts
No.
duke it out.
No, absolutely.
Inversion again.
Oh.
He's on the leg.
Ching's fighting
His
that
grip.
leg nicely.
Johan's grip strength is absolutely unbelievable,
Unbelievable.
right? As he gets onto
Brendan
the
did
leg,
very well there.
as he gets onto the leg, you can see the guys are just struggling to like actually strip that grip.
Yeah. And this is no-gi.
Yeah, 100%. But also, none of them are sweating yet, though. I see
Yeah.
Ching's opted to wear the spats there, which obviously eliminates the slippery leg syndrome on his side. But I mean, if I was Ching at this stage, I'd be trying to get that elevation and enter onto the legs. I mean, I think that's your only option at this stage, right?
That's it.
You got
Especially from this position.
2 minutes,
So
20
you've got
seconds to
double
work.
butterflies, and double fly is a very difficult position to get
Yeah.
elevation.
Ooh, he's going
And
for the
somebody
single leg X.
who's-
Single
who's
leg
got
X.
single leg X. Has he got it?
Beautiful.
Yes.
You can transition it over to the calf slice or into the knee bar if you can get the knee line back. But Johan back steps and just
And now it's just
flattens
heavy.
out.
Yeah. And that's the difference with that weight.
Yeah.
That's the problem right there.
Especially on top. I mean, you got 95 kilograms plus gravity. I mean, it's very difficult to move that.
So we just hit the 2-minute mark. So we're halfway.
Oh, Johan looking for the
We've got a
guillotine.
guillotine attempt there, yeah.
Looks very shallow though.
Oh, he's trying very hard.
Struggling with the lat pressure on
Look
the
at
top of the
you.
head.
Look at that passing, man.
Beautiful.
Hey, nice and heavy. Wow.
Nice
Doing
wrestle up,
really
eh?
well, eh?
I mean, you've been seeing that a lot in jiu-jitsu lately, are these wrestle-ups from the bottom position, you know, like from half guard. I mean, you see Dante Leon and those guys, like just every time they hit that closed guard, they just wrestle straight back up into top position. I mean, I think that's where jiu-jitsu is at this stage, right? It's like this hybrid of, or no-gi at least, it's this hybrid of Brazilian jiu-jitsu and American wrestling, right?
And you're seeing it more and more. And I'd hazard to guess a little bit of sambo.
Yes.
Right, because of
Knee
Khabib.
bar, here we go, knee bar. That's
Oh. Ah. And Ching visibly frustrated with
Yeah.
that, man. But what slick jiu-jitsu. Guys, that was beautiful. Two
beautiful.
incredible black belts taking each other on.
It's so nice
What
to
a
see the black
phenomenal
belts
fight.
compete against each other.
What a phenomenal fight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your first team
Into the
Pesca.
finals.
Yeah.
Who
So
would have
Pesca
thought
into the
on
finals.
like a 2 weeks notice they field the team and that team straight into the finals?
Man.
I honestly
Johannes just
had
a beast.
Eastrand. I had Eastrand as the favorite here, and that's obviously a difficult pill to swallow for
Yeah,
them.
absolutely.
But like, I think they can keep their heads high. I mean, the jiu-jitsu they displayed was beautiful, you know?
Yeah. Look, at the end of the day, there's a winner and it's Pespa. But
Yeah.
also having said that, this event and the jiu-jitsu to me, like, I'm a kid in a candy store right now.
Yeah. No, this has been the ultimate for us, right?
Beautiful jiu-jitsu, gentlemen.
I would have loved to have been competing tonight, but the stars didn't align.
Yeah. We were also approached and we had to pull out because of injuries. But we want to be on the next one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that'll be great, right?
We
Maybe
wanna be on
like
the next one.
eliminate two of the teams that were maybe get eliminated in the semi-finals, and then bring back Cobrinha and bring back Art Suave, and let's see what happens,
And
right?
let's duke it out.
Duke it out.
I love it. I love it.
So next up we got CRT versus Gracie Barilova.
No. Is there not a super fight first?
No, the super fight will happen after the semi-final.
Okay, so it is straight onto the next quintet, eh?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, awesome.
The CMH Group, not just your local dealership, but the motoring team dedicated to your vehicle needs. Whether you are looking to buy a new or used car online or in one of our many dealerships, our trained staff will be there to guide you. With our state-of-the-art service centers, products and parts, we guarantee peace of mind. The CMH Group isn't just the first choice, we are the only choice. Visit your local CMH Group dealers today.
You know, they move from strength to strength. They find their way through anything. You know, the sport's been on, dare I say it, like just on tough times for a long time. COVID's hit everyone, and yet here we are.
Yeah, it's a great turnout and great work being done by the SAMAF guys. I mean, especially as someone so entrenched in the fight sports community with the jiu-jitsu, Adam, you know, a lot can be done to help athletes and steer them through these rocky times.
Yeah, that's it. And I think from my side as well, it's just that being in a place where one can see, you know, things that I've learned, things that I've gone through. If I can help athletes go through things in a more efficient way and not repeat the mistakes I've made, and I guess even from the organization side, I think we've learned from the mistakes of the past, and you know, we're moving forward. And I mean, again, you know, this is international level production right here in South Africa. You know, we never know, but we always prove it.
Tell me, you're up in a little while against your opponent, Joubert Gregor. How are you feeling? How have you been rolling? How's the body doing? And what can we expect from Adam Speechley tonight?
Sure. Okay. So you're being introduced to a recently relocated Adam Speechley. I now live in Kaapstad, Brew.
Not a bad place to live, eh?
No, yeah, there are worse places for sure. And you know, like, I think in that terms, just in terms of the developmental growth I've had, I think here in Johannesburg I was very comfortable. And you know, just in terms of my approach to things now, there's so much that almost just seems to happen naturally and almost off the cuff that I'm excited to display here tonight.
Tell me, you know, looking at the level of competition here, does it make you proud as one of the pioneers of the sport in South Africa?
Yeah, it really does. You know, and it comes with a certain sense of, you know, expectation, and also just almost like a fear, because, and if I use that term very, very brashly, is because, you know, like, the guys are good now, you know, like, and that's, you know, it's almost like that comfort zone doesn't exist because the sport is evolving, you know. And for me now, and that's the big thing to come out on the stage, so like, you know, whatever's going to happen on there, I'm helping in my way to move the sport forward and let people know and let people see where they stand with things, and to realize that a name is just a name, and that's the same overseas. We got what it takes to take these guys on, and I'm looking forward to seeing that happen.
Adam Speechley, I'm looking forward to seeing you in action. A big thank you to your contribution to the sport, and long may it continue, and I wish you all the best in Cape Town.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sears. Thank you for being a part of the journey as well, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Speechley, he will be in action a bit later on. And we've got our next quintet coming up in a little while, so make yourselves comfortable, grab something to drink, grab something to eat, and we'll bring you the action shortly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back.
Back at it.
Yeah.
Waiting
Right.
for CRT and GBR to get out here.
Yeah, so next up we've got a four-man squad.
I mean, this is very interesting, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think this is a big bone of contention for a lot of the guys here tonight. I mean, a 4-man squad that came in at like 341 kilograms, which meant that if they had a 5th man, it would have been like 59 kilograms. So I'm not sure exactly what's going on here. But ultimately, like, yeah, I don't think it's an ideal situation. You know, I think if you offered this opportunity to only have 4 men in the team and still have like a 400 kg weight difference, weight allowance, I think a lot of teams would have grabbed that, right?
So
Because they could have thrown a whole bunch of
let's
heavyweights in
explain
there.
to everybody what we mean by that. All right. So Quintet rule states that it's 430 kilograms.
Yeah, the international one's 430.
430. Right?
The local one's 400.
Okay. So the local one was 400 kgs max. So your 5-team squad all need to weigh in under 400 kilograms.
That's correct.
Right. And that's how Quintet works. Quintet obviously is 5.
Yeah.
The name Quintet, and that's exactly what it is. So this is going to be interesting. I wonder how this will play out.
Well, you see, like it's so difficult, right? I mean, ultimately the bigger, stronger guys do play quite a big role in the team. I mean, we saw in the last match, we saw Sean Combrink getting a win,
So
and then Johan Oosthuizen getting...
Let's check these guys, right? So Talbugai, 85 kilograms.
That's a big guy.
Drickus, 97 kilograms. Liam's 88 kilograms. And Cameron's 70 kilograms.
Yeah.
Right, so Cameron's the young guy, but everybody else is over 80.
And you almost feel like he's just going to be cannon fodder, like just thrown in there just to get one down, right?
Look, Cam's a baller, we know that. We've seen him fight. He's got spirit, he's got good jiu-jitsu. Who's your so I'll tell you who I think is the person everybody needs to watch out for. Tal.
Definitely.
Okay. Tal is known for his leg locks.
Tal's a very dangerous individual.
Very dangerous.
And I think in the absence of Tal, I think CRT would have been in deep trouble.
The CMH Group, not just your local dealership, but the motoring team dedicated to your vehicle needs. Whether you are looking to buy a new or used car online or in one of our many dealerships, our trained staff will be there to guide you. With our state-of-the-art service centers, products and parts, we guarantee peace of mind. The CMH Group isn't just the first choice, we are the only choice. Visit your local CMH Group dealers today.
Okay, we're back here. So let's talk a little bit about these next teams, right? So we touched a little bit on the weight discrepancy, the 4-man squad. How do you think this whole thing is going to play out?
I don't know. I mean, let's look at Team Gracie by Lovo, and this is in no order, guys. Obviously James has become such a competitor. Okay, James Gemmell.
Yeah, and
right?
and this is his first outing as a black belt, right?
Yeah, first outing as a black belt. We've got Mark Silos. Right, so James is 72 kilograms, Mark Silos 85 kilograms.
Mark is a purple belt, right?
Yeah, Mark's a purple belt. Zulu is a purple belt, 80 kilograms. Storm is looking jacked.
But Zulu's also a strong 80 kilograms, man.
And let me tell you, Storm Conrad, 90 kilograms.
90 kilograms, oh my goodness.
Dude, when he walked in here, I was like, bro, what have you been eating? He's like, COVID.
Bro, I remember when we were at Quantum Tribe days, the Oak used to walk around like mid-70s, low 70s.
I competed against Storm. He's 90 kilograms of 7'17".
He's looking bodied up.
He's
My boy's looking bodied up.
Bigger than Johan. Right?
He is.
He's literally looking bigger than Johan.
But I mean, like Storm's a full-time jiu-jitsu practitioner and coach now, right?
Correct. So
okay, we're going to quickly cross over to CS.
Thank you to our commentators, doing a stellar job as always here at Submission Kings. Check out samaf.org for more information on how you can get involved and how you can contribute. It's time now for our second quintet. A lot of people getting very excited about this. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together as I introduce the teams. Representing the Red Shields, Gracie Baha Ilovo from Johannesburg. They take on CIT, a gym spearheaded by UFC athlete Drickus du Plessis. Representing Gracie Baha will be Jamie Gemmell, Storm Conrad, Bradley Mazulu, Wayne Clifford, and Mark Silos. From Pretoria, representing Team CIT, please welcome Drickus du Plessis, Cam Simon, Talbugai, and Liam Cleland. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for our two teams here at Submission Kings. All right, we're just about ready to go. Thank you everyone for coming out and supporting. It's time now to join our commentary team for one of the most anticipated matches of Submission Kings.
Okay, we're back at it. Seems like we got GBR Zulu versus Drickus first up.
Yeah.
Throwing the big guys in here.
So the ref is just saying that it's a little bit wet, eh?
So we're trying to get someone to come in.
Let's give it some time, eh? Yeah, I think so. What the ref is saying that the mat's a little bit wet, and let's give it some time. Let's make sure that the guys start off on an even footing.
Yeah.
I think it's fair. And what we also don't want is we don't want the competitors slipping.
No, 100%.
And injuries or something silly like that.
You also don't want any like excuses to creep in. You know, but I slipped, and then he got the position, and so yeah. I mean,
absolutely.
There's no harm in just waiting a little bit.
So UFC fighter, Drickus du Plessis.
Yeah, and he's actually signed a fight for December as well. So I mean, he's got a signed fight, and he's competing here tonight.
How sick, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's phenomenal.
And
but you look at the weight difference between these two, but like Zulu is still like a strong 80 kgs.
Strong 80 kgs. And Drickus is weighing in at?
97.
Yeah, 97 kilograms. He looks strong. You can see he's on the off season because he's looking jacked.
He's looking thick, eh?
Yeah, that's good. It's going to be an interesting fight.
My boy's been lifting those weights.
Yeah, definitely.
Opting for the no rash guard, eh? Very interesting.
Guys are going for Pretoria on South Africa tonight.
It's going to play a major factor, like if he can get through the first match and then the sweat starts coming in, it's going to be...
Yeah, definitely. It's much harder. It's much more slippery. Eh? What do you think Bradley's game plan is?
I think it's to stall out the match.
Okay.
I think he's going in there to try and eliminate...
So this is an 8-minute match?
Yeah.
First up, Drickus.
I think Bradley's game here is to stall the match. Drickus has made his intention very clear that he wants to go for the big takedowns. So
now
the guys mustn't get like conned into like trying to get the fight to the ground too quickly. You know.
Yeah, look at that.
You're at 8 minutes.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
if you're gonna, just slowed everything down.
That's it.
Bradley's very underrated.
And remember one thing as well, Drickus is going to come in here with an MMA minds.
Yes,
and,
that's correct.
And let's not forget, this is jiu-jitsu.
So I think Bobby's going to just wait for them to like settle, and then he's going to try and reset them back in the center of the mat.
Yeah, and if they can settle there, it's a good reset.
Yeah,
nice
it's also a good position for Zulu. I mean, if he can hold the close guard position for a minute and a half, it really does start bringing the time down for him. And then he, looking for a big sweep. Okay, so we got a close guard with a head and arm control and the head on the outside, right?
Yeah. And of course, let's not forget Bobby in his own right, black belt, phenomenal jiu-jitsu guy. Good to have him as a ref.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Bobby's probably the highest ranked jiu-jitsu guy in the
in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Drickus playing an
can opener. Can opener. That is one way how to not make friends.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
nice
Bradley
inversion.
Very nicely inverted.
But Drickus really controlling the head there.
So now we can see the wrestling coming in from Team CRTA.
Drickus got great Granby roll back into the guard position.
Yeah. Went for a little triangle there, didn't make it.
Drickus really using a lot of energy here though.
Yeah.
You have to imagine.
Do you think Drickus is using too
onto the triangle.
There is a triangle. He let it go. I think wisely let it go.
Yeah.
I think the angle was wrong and he would have just gassed.
Yeah.
But Bradley fighting his heart out.
I mean, I've never actually watched Bradley compete, but I hear guys always talking about this guy and like the heart he shows, and I know he's like a big element in that whole GBR facility now, you know, like
and also probably one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Apparently so.
Yeah, I've had some interactions with him, just so awesome.
Beautiful jiu-jitsu so far.
Yeah. So Drickus going for a big knee slice. Bradley's going for that far side Kimura, but he misses that.
I think Bradley needs to just slow this all down a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe just bring it down to
Yeah. I also don't believe that Drickus will be able to keep this type of pace the whole way through this event.
Absolutely
You know?
not. And here's the problem: if he does keep this pace and he does win, the next round,
Yeah.
remember this is Quintet, ladies and gentlemen. If you win, you
Big
stay.
breaths there.
If you win,
Big
you
breaths.
stay.
Oh, here we go. Drickus straight into the mount.
Okay, so what is he going to go for
So
now?
Bradley needs to get down to one hip and start clearing at least one leg there. You know, either drag the leg across or scoop it up and over. But he can't just sit there. If
No.
Drickus can settle.
However, Drickus has got his neck very badly here from a crossface point of view.
Yeah.
So Bradley very mobile at the moment.
Okay, Bradley's onto one hip and he's scooping it
There we
over.
go.
Now he needs to get back to that right hip.
Going to scoop the half guard, switch back in towards.
Yes, there we
There
go.
we go.
Drickus immediately onto the neck.
So,
Needs to fight that connection there.
yeah. So if Drickus can keep that connection going, oh, beautiful.
Oh, he's trying to transition over to the DAS there for a second. Oh, Bradley lifted his
very
head.
deep, eh? Very
Oh.
deep. Very nice submission. Very nice defense. Good tap.
Guillotine from top half guard's a tough one, eh?
Yeah. And Drickus was on there, man.
You need
Drickus was
to
on
be
there.
fairly gifted to be able to do that. And I think great work from Bradley, though.
Absolutely. I think great jiu-jitsu, different styles.
Yeah,
and
100%.
and that's remember the spirit of this was Sakuraba did this, and this
Yeah, yeah.
the majority of these guys who started Quintet were shoot fighters.
Yeah, 100%. Next up, we're going to have Wayne Mangana.
Okay, so Wayne Mangana.
What is the weight difference there?
All right, let's have a look quickly at Wayne. Let me just have a look here quickly.
Okay, so we've got a 4-minute round here. Wayne weighed in at 70.7 kgs, and obviously Drickus in at 97. So
Sure.
4 minutes to
Big
work.
weight difference, eh?
4 minutes to work.
So here's the thing, right? Drickus expended a lot of energy in the last fight.
There was some very deep
Right.
breathing at the end of that
A lot
round.
of energy. We've got a fresh guy in. We've got 4 minutes. All he has to do is outlast.
Yes.
Now, this is going to be.
I would keep
very
on the feet for at least a minute.
Oh, jumped straight onto the neck, Drickus. Well, he's got 4 minutes.
Yeah. He has to make something happen very quickly. And I mean, Drickus' chokes are absolutely world class.
Yeah, we know that. We've seen that.
Nice framing there from Wayne. Oh, and back in. And
Okay.
okay, now he needs to slow it down. This can
Yeah.
opener seems to be an issue here for these guys, right?
Okay, can he get mount?
Brutal
He's got
jiu-jitsu.
that-
He's
is
looking for that
100%, yeah.
looking
Looked
for
like
that
he was going for the
guillotine.
100% sweep. Okay, so Drickus in mount. And this is not where you want to be.
Drick is bullying his way to the mount there.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be in that right now.
It's not beautiful, but it's effective.
Yeah, and remember, that's what it's about. It's
No, it
about
is.
being effective. Any which way you look at it, he's in mount. And Wayne's got 3 minutes. 3 minutes to survive.
And even if you go back to like the original quintet that came around, I mean, it was a lot of the rules were also very pro wrestling, right? So the whole idea of this was to like get the wrestlers and the grapplers to come together and compete against each other.
Absolutely. Even some of the Shidos and the resets are all very wrestling based.
Yes,
Super
definitely.
wrestling
Stuff
based.
you never see in jiu-jitsu,
Okay,
right?
so does he have a mounted triangle? No, I can't see.
I can't see either. I think the arm is out now. One Shido so far for Wayne.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, what's happened now is that Ref Bobby has given Wayne a Shido, and that's for inactivity. Now, what a Shido means is basically it's a warning. So the first warning will have gone against him for inactivity because he's playing at the bottom, not doing anything, or at least he seemed to be playing at the bottom, not doing anything.
Yeah. It's also very tough when someone's more than 20 kilograms heavier than you to try and actually like stop this guy from
Absolutely.
from
Do you think
advancing.
that Shido was a good call?
Yeah, I think it is a good call. One more Shido, they're going to reset the actual fight. But I mean, effectively, this mount position is
Yeah.
fairly dominant. Oh, and he's onto the Americana.
Yeah.
Oh,
So the problem here is, and why the Shido is given, is because mount top, mount bottom. If nothing can happen,
2 Shidos.
yeah, 2 Shidos. Wayne, stand up. Okay, so Drickus has opted to turtle, right? And this is how the fight's going to start.
There we go.
There we go. So the idea of this Shido is to keep the action going, because for 2 minutes there we sat in a mounted position and we didn't see anything going. All right, beautiful. Oh, so we straight onto that neck,
Yeah.
just the way he finished the last fight.
Exactly.
Wayne doing very, very, very well to counter that, eh?
Guys,
Quintet was
just
blocking up the hip.
beautiful defensive jiu-jitsu.
1.5 minutes left for Wayne.
The thing is, just for everyone to note, this is a very new rule set, and everyone's still trying to get their heads around this rule set. This is the first time that this specific rule set has been played. We have had a quintet previously in South Africa, but the rule sets weren't the same as what we're playing tonight.
Yeah, tonight we've gone traditional quintet.
Yeah, very much traditional quintet.
Yeah. Except for 2 things. Right. Heel hooks.
Yes, which
Are
is going to
allowed.
play a big factor. It already has played a big factor.
Yeah. And number 2, no refs decisions,
Time,
EBI rules.
Time. Okay. Okay.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, so all right, ladies and gentlemen, so what happened is Wayne got DQ'd for 3 Shidos for inactivity.
Yes.
However, Drickus also got a Shido.
Yeah.
Right, so that will go against his name
Yeah.
and against the team for a later stage. Correct? And I think Ref Bobby making a good call there. Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, we want to see the action. And you know what else this has done is that this is also... So I'll tell you what else this has done. This has sent a message to all the teams that,
Yeah.
guys, this is about jiu-jitsu, this is about pushing the action, this is about pushing the team. So essentially, the ref's call is final.
Yeah, 100%. And Bobby will stand by that, and I think it was a good call. I mean, if you're in the bottom mount position for more than a minute, I mean, you're not doing anything, correct?
That's and let's not forget that Drickus also got the Shido.
Yeah.
Right? Now, 90 kilograms of black belt, Storm Conrad, standing there looking mean.
Storm's got a nasty triangle.
Yes.
So, I mean, that might play a massive factor. Yeah.
I competed against him at blue belt level. I don't think I want to compete against him again. My 78 kilograms and his 90 kilograms aren't going to be friends.
Oh, very nice. Nice
Storm
start.
coming in hard. I think he's a little bit of reparations there with,
Yeah,
for his team members.
The GBI guys are very fired up at the moment.
Okay, because of the weight category. This is an 8-minute fight.
Yeah.
Oh, going for the sweep. Pendulum sweep and/or.
This is Storm's first outing as a black belt as well, just for everyone
Yeah.
that doesn't know that. Storm has a very aggressive game, especially from the guard. Looks like he's going for the pendulum sweep and maybe trying to get break the base and then maybe trying to re-enter onto an armbar or a
I
triangle.
was just about to say it.
Yeah.
That pendulum to me looked very.
Not to actually
armbar-esque.
get the sweep.
And his guard looks just crazy.
It's brutal. Now you can see how weight's going to play. Oh my goodness! Very
You said
good
it.
entry.
You called it, bro. You
Very
called
good
it.
entry. Drickus is trying to go for the rodeo pass there. Enters into half butterfly. Storm potentially looking to get under him there and go onto the legs. This is turning out to be a great match.
Storm very relaxed, eh?
Yeah.
But exploding when he needs to explode. Drick is still playing his game plan.
Yeah, 100%.
Effectively.
100%. But I think it's less effective against the guy with such a strong guard, though.
Yeah, agreed.
Someone that's able to re-guard, get back into position, play his game, stay calm in the scrambles.
That's
a lot of it is also about how you exit the scramble, right? It's like you cause this chaos, and a lot of guys don't know how to exit the scramble, and they land up in the bad position. Drick is obviously good at creating scrambles, but Storm's calm in that scramble and just using his re-guarding to get back into position.
That's it. And he went straight up for that triangle. What are your thoughts on this can opener?
Oh, I hate it. As a competitor, I hate it.
You went for the second time. Went for the triangle.
Yeah.
As a competitor, I hate it.
Actually remaining through this match, yeah.
Yeah, going for the hip bump. Super calm. So we 5.5 minutes into the spout.
Or 4.5 actually, right? We've got 5.5 to go.
5.5 to go. Excuse me. Oh man, Storm showing some incredible regarding. Storm just chucked his mouth guard out there. He's getting in the way, and that's his choice, right?
100%.
Yeah, I don't.
But those things aren't cheap, so I don't want it to get lost here.
Absolutely. I think the last 3 matches are beginning to weigh on Drickus.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, he's been in now for 3 matches. It's been.
Well, the explosive energy's definitely deteriorated, yeah. And I also think like the weight difference, like now you got someone that's only 7 kilograms lighter than you, and is fresh.
Yeah.
I think now the weight.
And he's strong, eh? So that's right, eh? Coach Bobby standing them up.
I don't know if that's within the rule set. I don't know if that's within the rule set. I don't know if that's within the. Drickus is actually evading at the moment, so there might be a Shido.
Yeah.
Storm's coming forward. Right. Oh, goes for the Imanari roll there.
Oh, and he goes for the sweep.
Nice framing.
Okay,
Nice
so
framing.
now we're in north-south. We know Drickus likes working for that neck.
Yes.
But we also know that Storm likes going inverted. So let's see if... Yeah, so...
He's straight on the frames though, so I think Drick's going to have a hard
Jamie
time.
Gemmell shouting, watch the guillotine, Storm, watch the guillotine, Storm. Oh.
Back into the butterfly guard there.
Storm looking very, very, very relaxed. Right, so... Oh, Storm going for that triangle. Again, man, he keeps on trying to get that triangle. Storm fighting a really, really, really good. All right, so Coach Bobby calling a second Shido for Drickus for earlier for not interacting. So that's the second Shido now. First Shido for the match, second Shido for...
So just so everyone understands, you got to...
So some of the guys just questioning some of the rule sets. Storm, they're going for a pendulum sweep. It looks like he's trying to go for this arm bar. I mean, for the arm bar. Really cutting the angle hard on Drickus. Drickus fighting him off very, very well. Right, 2.5 minutes. Again, Drickus, if Drickus doesn't start interacting and start being more forward, he might get another Shido.
With a position reset with 2 minutes 20. Okay.
Okay. So what happened, ladies and gentlemen, is that Coach Bobby was trying to call a reset because of the Shidos, and Drickus jumped on the neck. So what they're going to do is they're going to go back to the reset and let it continue from there.
Okay, no pressure with the crossface. Yeah. Yes, he said go.
Okay, so there's no... All right, ladies and gentlemen, so Storm back at the bottom. Trick is trying his best to pass again. And he got the tap. Okay. Could you see what that was?
It was, it looked like a DOS. I don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so next up, we've got Mark Silos. Mark's coming in at 85 kilograms. He's a purple belt, been training for 7 years, and wow, okay, 85 kilograms against yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just give me 1 sec. I'll be back now.
Okay, we're on to the next match, yeah? Drickus immediately into the top guard position.
Yeah.
Mark does seem a little bit out of his depth here, potentially.
Yeah, 75 kilograms. I mean, Drickus is substantially stronger.
Yeah.
Although...
With a lot of momentum as well.
Yeah, with a lot of...
Mark on the legs. Yeah. On the legs.
Oh, Drickus in turn going for a footlock.
Oh, that looked like a big extension there on the heel hook.
So let's see. Can Mark get that heel? He's got it.
Drickus keeps slipping the heel. Oh, he's deep on the actual ankle there. He needs to get connection. He's too worried about what Drickus is doing. But also the knee line is cleared there.
Yeah, you see the knee line is cleared, ladies and gentlemen. Just like an arm bar, we need to be above that knee line in order to secure the knee, in order to get the heel hook.
Very big moment for Mark Silas there.
Yeah.
But Drickus straight onto the north-south choke.
Yeah. And now, of course, Drickus is going to go straight on that neck.
Yeah. Oh, north-south, it looks tap.
North-south choke.
Tap.
So let me tell you what else is really good for Team CRT right now is the fact that they've only had one competitor in.
Yeah, 100%.
Everybody else is fresh.
Yeah, no one's even had a round, eh? I'm going to hand over now to our opening round competitor, Dylan. So, good luck.
Dylan's going to come and hang out with me for a while. Mr. Carrera Miguel. Hello, my brother.
Good, thanks, New Huntley.
Good to have you with me.
Okay. Good to be sitting here.
Yeah, thank you for standing in for Warren.
It's a pleasure, an honor.
Sort things out. Okay, so Drickus now on his 4th fight, right? Jamie Gemmell coming in, and he's the last hope from Alpha Gacy Baha. Jamie Gemmell is a prolific competitor, black belt. We know one thing about him, he likes the heels. And How do you take out someone like Drickus now?
I think you're going to have to go for his legs. He's driving forward with venom, and he's been doing that for a long time now. I'm sure he's got the gas tank to do it for another 8 minutes, but Jamie will definitely get opportunities to wrap around his legs. Jamie's also got a very, very beautiful Kimura game, which he could catch in transitions. So
let's just check weight limits quickly.
We're
just
double
checking,
checking,
ladies and gentlemen, with regards to 72. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so this is a 4-minute match, right? Because of the weight difference between Jamie and between Drickus. Good respect being shown now, right at the end. It was a little bit heated earlier.
Yes.
But remember, ladies and gentlemen, as well, that this is a very new rule set, and we're all kind of getting used to it.
This is the first time anything like this has been done to this level here. Straight away, Jamie sitting to guard, Drickus attacking
Straight
his
on
neck.
that neck again.
Straight on.
Yeah.
Jamie needs to fight that grip and try and strip it from his chin,
That top
elevating with that butterfly hook beautifully. Textbook defense from Jamie.
The guys having a little bit of a giggle with one another. I like this. This is what I'm here to see.
This is what jiu-jitsu should be
That's
about.
it.
Looking for that
So
DOS.
he's got the DOS, yeah. Drickus is on that
Japanese next
DOS.
time. Oh, he's going to
He's got
sit
that arm
down.
across.
This is dangerous. Jamie's
Okay, so
elevating
Jamie needs
with
to-
that bottom leg.
I know. But he's just...
That
can he-
squeeze is coming. And I think, yeah,
Ah,
there
and
we
he
go,
got
he
the tap.
tapped.
And he got the DOS. Wow, ladies and
Wow.
gentlemen. Drickus Duplessis. Hey?
I think what we've just seen is some beautiful submission grappling.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful submission grappling. Wow. Wow.
The speed of his transition from the Japanese necktie grip to the DOS grip was incredible.
Yeah. Well done, Drickus. That was power. Okay, so now let's talk teams, right? Let's talk finals. Okay, Team PESFA, right, versus Team CRT.
Yep.
Now, Team PESFA had 1 or 2 competitors in. They had Reese in, right? And then Johan came in.
Yes.
Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So also quite a fresh camp. Drickus basically the only guy that's taken a punishment from Team CRT. So they've got a completely open or fresh team. So the finals are going to be something.
And a very heavy team. They only have 4 competitors. The other 3 competitors are all very, very strong and athletic competitors. We've got Tal Bogai, Liam Cleland, and then Cameron Sneyman, who is the lightest of the bunch, but he's going to be a handful.
Yeah,
Well
Cameron's
done,
always a
Jamie.
handful.
Well done, Jamie. So I think strategically,
Yeah, look at this, man. Tal, 85 kilograms. Drickus, 97
Sure.
kilograms. Liam, 88.8, so 89 kilograms. And Simon in at 70 kilograms.
that's incredible.
That's a big team, man.
And that's not an cumbersome 88.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to shoot this across to CS. And we're going to have a short interval. I will let you guys know how long that interval will be so we know exactly when we can be back doing some jiu-jitsu. I'll make sure CS lets us know how long the interval is because everybody wants to go for pee breaks and then we can quickly come back and watch jiu-jitsu. And then afterwards, CS and I are jumping on the mat and I'm going to show him some jiu-jitsu. Am I right, CS?
Good try. We'll see what happens.
All right, guys. See you later. Thanks, CS. Catch you later, guys.
The CMH Group, not just your local dealership, but the motoring team dedicated to your vehicle needs. Whether you are looking to buy a new or used car online or in one of our many dealerships, our trained staff will be there to guide you. With our state-of-the-art service centers, products and parts, we guarantee peace of mind. The CMH Group isn't just the first choice, we are the only choice. Visit your local CMH Group dealers today.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for your patience. The action will continue shortly. It's been absolutely fantastic. A big round of applause to everyone that has competed tonight. You've been outstanding. Win or lose, thank you very much for your time. It's all going to a good cause. Check out samaf.org for more information. Also, a big shout out to all our sponsors involved. All right, the action continues. Up next, it's my honor to introduce an MMA legend, former two-time EFC champion. He's a grappling legend, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Adam Speechley. His opponent tonight, all the way from Port Elizabeth, Gqeberha, I should actually be saying. BigAl, we need to work on the script a little bit here. Is Joubert Grigor. It's in a 20-minute submission-only bout. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Joubert Grigor. All right, I'll leave it now to our commentary team to continue this one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. So our super fight, second super fight for the night. Joubert Grigor from PESFA up against somebody who needs no introduction, Adam Speechley. And I've got Dylan Carrera-Miguel, winner of our first super fight, sitting next to me. Thank you for joining me, bro. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for having me again. I think what we're going to see now is a very interesting matchup stylistically. Adam plays a nice top game, almost lulls his opponents into his pace. And Joubert's got a very nice leg lock game, so it's going to be very interesting stylistically.
And do you think it's almost a little bit of like new school versus old school?
Definitely. I think both matches have had that feel. My match with Cedric and now this.
Yeah.
Joubert trying to climb around.
Yeah, he's got that
Great
half guard, straight through to that underhook
sweep
with almost like a waiter sweep. That was beautiful.
Great timing. As you can see, Adam just rolling with it, not fighting too much.
Absolutely. This is a 20-minute match.
Yep.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, if this does go to time, it then goes to EBI rules.
Yeah.
Yeah. After 20 minutes to still have an EBI. Man.
I was done after 4.
It was a beautiful fight, Dylan. And thank you for joining me, bro. I really appreciate it. Okay, so Grigor, I thought he was going for an armbar there.
Also did, and then he had the back exposure, but
yeah.
Adam just turned the corner again.
And let me tell you, man, Adam's sneaky.
Very.
Adam's sneaky.
Can't play his pace.
Yeah, he lulls you into this false sense of security, and then he jumps on you. And interesting for Grigor, really interesting, is that he's in the super fight, and directly after this, well, not directly after this, but later on in the evening, again. He's in the finals with Team PESFA against Team CRT.
Yeah, he's
a bit ballsy?
Around. I think so, but it's what you got to do now. I think to get your name out there,
yeah.
Get on the mat as much as you can, and take advantage of this opportunity. Oops, and trying to get the first hook in there, basically.
Yeah, for a second there, I thought, so you see Grigor's head's under Speechley's. I thought he was actually going for the back.
Yes.
I thought he was going to use that as a pillow.
Yep.
There we go.
Again, sitting back.
Switch that right leg over if you can.
Trying to
back up to weak side.
Exposure.
Man, Adam's so relaxed.
So relaxed.
It's just like another day in paradise. And one thing about Adam as well, he's deceivingly strong.
It's that mechanical and technical strength.
Yes, absolutely. That's a very, very, very nice way of putting it.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, and what I'm really liking about this is the pace that they're fighting matches the time on the clock. And what I mean by that is it's a 20-minute fight, and the guys are taking their time. They're looking for the right technical movement, not gassing one another out.
Yes, and you can see Joubert's trying to invert under, and Adam's just blocking him, using his head as a frame, but essentially, and just blocking him every time from getting under him.
Absolutely. So Joubert's got a deep underhook now.
Trying
Let's
to
see.
sit up.
So he's got the half butterfly.
Yep.
So the idea would be okay. So man, Adam's really good at getting re-underhooking. Eh?
Yep. Some good pommeling going on there. And trying to go for the arm drag. Very
I
difficult.
actually, for a second, thought he was going to set up a Baratzelplatter.
Yeah.
Hey? Because the way the angle was pointed down.
Yep.
The elbow was pointed down. Okay, so
I'm going for a
body
body lock
lock.
pass here. Yobe's going to have to be very, very fluid now with his leg pommeling.
oh, look how beautiful that hip movement was by Adam, eh?
He's going to probably come back. Here we go. Look for a back step. Going for the Kimura now from Yobe wouldn't be too smart, I don't feel. There we
No,
go. He's got
I
to
don't-
get that leg back in, just like he did.
There we go. So Yobe almost regarding there. Yeah, getting him back into a little bit of an open guard, and he stopped that body lock pass. Man, this is some good jiu-jitsu.
This is a very, very technical match. Here we go. Now he can look to try and invert with that grip. Adam has to keep his hips heavy on that top leg so that he does, Yobe can't do exactly what he just did and getting back into butterfly guard.
Yeah. So Yobe fighting really hard for that underhook and that half butterfly. You can see he loves that position, and I too love it. It's one of my favorite positions. But so what's interesting is you see Adam's actually going for.
He's blocking that hip beautifully with his right hand.
Yeah. So what he's actually doing is. We call it a pepper grinder when we go all the way through right down to the ground. What's interesting is Yobe's not using that to sweep.
I don't think he wants to sweep him. I think he's looking for some leg lock entries and to invert.
Oh, there we go. Looked like he was going for a little arm.
Exactly that. I think he's going.
So you think his game plan is stay at the bottom?
I think he's to be effective from bottom, and to now capitalize as the match goes later on a mistake that Adam makes from this position.
But at what point do we realize that Adam's shutting me down and I'm going to have to start changing my game plan?
I think that's the pro element here in these matches, which is very new to a lot of competitors. Obviously, is just staying patient and sticking to your game plan. Again, like Adam's doing, just persisting with now another body lock pass, not being phased by Gregor's attempts. Even now with this triangle, he's staying very calm.
Yeah. So interestingly, Speechley's obviously moved down to Cape Town.
Yep.
And who's in his corner? Coach
Yoda himself.
Yoda himself. Kurt George is here out of Henzo Gracie, and that's where Adam is busy training out of at the moment. Obviously, he used to be Attila, and now he's Henzo Gracie, and Kurt George sitting there. And on the opposite end, we've got Reese and we've got Chris Bright sitting there watchfully, passing on instructions to Gregor. What a beautiful evening of jiu-jitsu.
It's unbelievable. The caliber of the corners is truly unbelievable. The presence of absolute legends.
Yeah, we've got. I think there's been more black belts in this room than there've been in a while. Think about it seriously.
Yeah, no, 100%. And what is very interesting is stylistically, the Renzo Gracie team from Cape Town, very, very, very focused on ADCC style competing.
Yeah, so Kurt
They've
George himself
hosted-
actually hosts.
Yeah.
He has the
They
license for
hosted
ADCC
Their student Peyton Netcher just went and won ADCC European
in Europe.
trials.
That's right.
And now Adam, someone with his wrestling style and base, getting a mixture there. It's a beautiful combination. You can see how calm he is in these transitions.
So another thing that Henzo is known for very, very well, obviously coming under is leg locks.
Yeah.
And what's going to be interesting is
Oh, beautiful sweep. He finally
What
got
a-
under his hips. He finally got his hips under Adam's hips and got the sweep. So now we're going to see what happens with Gregor on top.
Yep.
And Adam at the bottom.
Adam looking very, very chilled there. Gregor must just take his time. Is Adam wanting to invert there?
Here
Okay,
we
so
go.
Gregor's got his
Stepped
leg.
over.
Yep.
He's past the knee line and out.
Oh, okay. So he definitely had his ankle there. Just couldn't secure the knee line. So like with an arm bar, and you want to be over the elbow, with the knee with the legs you want to be over the knee.
Yeah.
On that thigh, pinch it nice and tight. Ensure that there's no rotation.
This is such a beautiful match stylistically and technically to watch.
And Adam's still just, actually both competitors just cool as a summer breeze.
And some banter between the corners, which is also in the spirit of the evening, which is exactly what we want to be seeing. here
Of course. I can't tell you how many times I've been both announcer and producer and then coach, and then swearing at the other coaches and then hugging them after.
That's what this community is about. You know, it's a very small community still. And
Yeah, and I mean the black
need more
belts,
of
we
it.
all know one another.
Yeah.
We've all trained with one another for years, and to give guys like you a compliment, you know, for us to watch you guys come up from white belts through blue belts, reach the big boys, the purple belts, because really that's what it is, and to see you mature and grow as competitors, it's so unbelievably amazing, dude.
And thanks to events like this, we're definitely going to see more people going along that line. And here we can, if you see, when you're watching this, you can constantly see a battle between Yobert trying to get his legs on the inside of Adam's legs, and Adam basically trying to do the opposite.
Yeah, precisely. Hubert wants to get on that inside track. Look, he's going for that underhook again.
Yep.
And Adam just blocking him.
So now it'll be interesting
So,
to see.
so he
if
keeps
he's-
on using that whizzer, right?
Yeah.
And should should Grigor not be using that whizzer to use the count and go for that half guard sweep?
Yep, I think with the butterfly hook on the opposite side, you would think he would take Adam towards the side that he has the whizzer. But Adam's base, I'm sure, is
Yeah.
deceptively heavy.
Absolutely. Yeah,
And he
you-
probably doesn't
you hit
want
the nail on the
to
head.
gas his legs too much by bearing that weight on. This Yobert really doesn't want to be in this type of position now.
Yeah.
Adam can start. There we go. That leg pommel there. He's trying to
Trying to
find
get his
the
right
inside of
leg
the
on
knee.
that inside knee. And I just can't see how this is good for Team Pesva in terms of their fight.
Yeah.
Really, I mean, this is Grigor being down for, Hubert
10
Grigor being
minutes
down
now.
for 10 minutes now.
And it may not seem like a lot is going on, but mentally
Absolutely.
you're
Let me
struggling to
tell you,
remember to breathe.
the grip fights alone in that fight are I mean, their arms are gassed by now.
Yeah, for sure.
What a fight, guys.
Oh, here we go. He has a nice
So
front
does Adam
headlock
has his
entry.
neck?
Will he transition to a north-south or a DAS? There we go.
Going for
He's
DAS.
going for the DAS.
Yeah.
He's
So
rolling.
he's dropped, but I don't think he actually has the
I
connection.
don't think he's got the grip.
So yes, he's dropped. Yes, his hips are in, but I don't think he has the connection on the far
Is he
side
going to
arm.
sit around for like a katakatami variation? Yobert, yeah. Yobert doing the right thing here, trying to fight the grips as per his corner's instruction. Adam starting to turn the corner, and now they're back to where they've been for the majority of the match.
What? Well, can I tell you what? I'm tired watching them.
Oh,
Aren't you glad this is not you?
yeah. And you can see Adam driving his head into Yobert's jaw just to break his posture so that he can't get under him effectively.
So let me tell you something interesting about Adam. We've all known him forever, right?
Yep.
So I asked him what belt he was, and he's like, and I'm an honorary purple belt. I've never graded. But listen to that. I've never graded,
Unbelievable.
okay? And look at the level he's fighting at.
Yeah.
Now that he's with Kurt, I think this might be the next step in the evolution of jiu-jitsu
For sure.
for Adam Speechley.
I can't think of any reason why it wouldn't be.
Yeah. We know Henzo Gracie boys.
They
watched
are
them,
such
we've
an
competed
incredible gym.
against them. And I think that maybe Adam's always had the jiu-jitsu, he's always had the wrestling coming from Attila. Now maybe the refinement of that jiu-jitsu will come.
Yeah, but diving on the kimura and walking around,
Oh, look
he's
at that. That's
inverting
interesting.
beautifully.
And
And
what's
he's going to
interesting
sit back trying to go for the normal triangle here. Oh, but Adam is just so savvy
man.
with he's using his forearms as frames to constantly stay on the inside.
So Adam's been training for 17 years.
Jeez.
17 years.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. In terms of actual training, it's 2 years longer than me. So I've been on the mats for 19
Here we go.
years.
He's got an inverted. He's inverted beautifully into the
Oh.
triangle, and he's. That's a problem. And luckily now there aren't any points, so he's not going to be
But
penalized
this is the
for
thing
that.
about playing bottom game.
Yeah.
Right? At this level, to win from the bottom, unless you're going for legs, is
It's
very
extremely difficult. It's extremely
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah. I think that Hubert needs to start looking at
Yeah, so
changing up his game plan and trying to get on top.
if you see, even now in this situation where he had Adam's hand extended out, if he could try climb on the inside with his shins. Oh, here we go. He has another
Here we go. He went for that
another
butterfly.
example of when he's got that butterfly hook and he's just unable to utilize it.
But also, do you see how Adam splays out his weight?
Yes.
As he gets the butterfly, he moves backwards.
Yes.
To ensure that he's not able to get under.
I think There, I think Ben needs to start inverting again from that Kimura. He had a lot of success, almost bait the butterfly and then invert.
So I can't remember a couple of years ago, Marcel also went down to ADCC, and I'm not sure if you were there with him, but he lost his weight category fight. Phoned me, said to me, I was playing bottom, I swore at him, told him to play top, and he went and won absolutes.
Here we go. I think he might have a triangle entry. I can't see from the other side. No. I think Adam's got his leg pinned. His left leg pinned. Yes, he did. I think you have to have a very aggressive bottom game in order to be effective.
It's just no gi.
Yeah.
6 minutes left on the clock. That means these guys have been in it for 14 minutes. You see, I just think that Jubei needs to get on top. So I will say one thing. I'm stuck now between wanting to see a finish and wanting to see the eye rolls.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I mean, these guys in EB eye rolls, right? They could go for another 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah. Easy. But this is submission only.
Exactly. And I think Adam has a lot more in his tank than your bear might at this point, because it's been played at Adam's pace.
And also, your bear's been at the bottom.
Yeah.
Right.
Absorbing, now situations like this, when Adam's almost passing, I think slowly he's going to have more success in the latter stages of this match. And
also, your bear's having to carry that weight constantly.
Yep, all the time.
It's knee slice passing, it's heavy hips passing, so like cross face against the face, grindy.
So like now, he's got that far side butterfly hook in, and he's just using it to regard almost.
Yeah.
And to stop him from passing. There's no offense happening.
Half butterfly.
Yes.
Okay. And this is where I'm saying it's at this point now that he should look to transition up, to take back, alternatively potentially to try and go for the sweep.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say is, his bottom game isn't working.
No.
So now it's time to start changing up.
Yes.
Having said that, Adam hasn't been able to pass.
No, he hasn't. So it's been a very interesting match and definitely a draw so far. I would say, obviously.
If I had to score this, if we were, I don't even know. Draw.
No. I think as jiu-jitsu practitioners, we would say draw, just because we appreciate the bottom game.
Absolutely. I would probably give it to Adam.
Yeah.
I would probably give it to Adam. He has passed a bit more.
Here we go. Yeah, he's transitioning nasty. Can he get to the back from here? So he's in this front headlock position again. He had a DAS entry from earlier. Can he step around? Oh, beautiful defense by Yobe. Beautiful. Yeah. Just timing that set. Here's a sweep potentially. Just hooked with that bottom leg and
look how heavy Adam's hips are.
And it's
super,
right on top.
heavy.
You can see he's just
there we go.
Beautiful back step. But those frames,
back in?
Beautiful.
Amazing bottom frames, eh?
Extremely good basics. And you'd expect nothing less from someone coming from PESFA.
Yeah. Yeah, Chris's guys are so high level, man.
So high level.
So high level. And Chris himself is so high level.
High level basics, creating the foundations for more exotic games.
Nicely put.
Thank you.
Yeah. And one thing that PESFA is known for, and I mean, is they each of the guys pick a thing.
Another inversion. You see, he's having success with these inversions, but now Adam gets past.
When he went inverted, I think he should have created that scramble a little bit more there.
Definitely.
I think it was a little bit too lax.
Yeah. See, another DAS. Oh, this could be deep. He's walking around nasty. Can he turn this into an anaconda? He has. He's walking.
So
there we go. He's got the tap. Beautiful patience from Adam Speech.
Submission.
Beautiful entry, and so much respect given to this route.
Was that the DAS or the anaconda?
It was an anaconda.
Beautiful. It looked Darcy to me, but I think he changed it at the end.
It was a beautiful transition.
To an anaconda. What a fight!
If it was a DAS, I apologize.
2.5 minutes out. All the black belts are just swearing at you. Yeah. It's a DAS.
Yeah.
So I'm saying it looked Darcy to me.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, your winner by DAS in what was just a technical display of jiu-jitsu, We were 2.5 minutes out from going to EBR rules. I would have loved to see that.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what they're saying now is we're going into a 1 minute interval to sanitize, and then directly after that, we're going to have the two Barbarian teams.
That's
or the
going to be
two
incredible.
Visitor teams in terms of our next Quintet matchup. So we'll get right back on the mic, and we'll hand over to CS.
Thank you very much, everyone, for having me. Jamie's going to.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Adam Speechley by DAS. Adam, that must feel good. It's time for your trophy. I've already interviewed you. I don't need to interview you again. Sarah Mack, of course, from the CMH group. She's the big boss. Thank you very much for your support, Sarah. Well done, Adam Speechley. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. We're going to have another 5-minute interval just to sanitize so we adhere to the COVID-19 protocols.
Magpies for life.
Here we go. Away the lads. Thank you, Adam Speechley.
The CMH Group, not just your local dealership, but the motoring team dedicated to your vehicle needs. Whether you are looking to buy a new or used car online or in one of our many dealerships, our trained staff will be there to guide you. With our state-of-the-art service centers, products and parts, we guarantee peace of mind. The CMH Group isn't just the first choice, we are the only choice. Visit your local CMH Group dealers today.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. We're about to get the action underway. Please take your seats. It's the moment we've all been waiting for. There's been a lot of banter, a lot of hype as we get ready for what proves to be a promising matchup. We've got legends in the house, former EFC champions, Gareth Soldier Boy McClellan, Dallas Jacoby, and it all happens here at Submission Kings. Thank you for all your support. Remember to check out the website. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and thank you very much for joining us. Let's get the teams out, shall we? The CMH Barbarians, led by Gareth Soldier Boy McClellan. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Then it's time for the Green Machine All-Stars, headed up by Team South Africa head coach William Oberholzer. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. All for a good cause. Thank you for your time, thank you for your support, and it's great to see these guys here at Submission Kings. It's time now for our commentary team to take us through what promises to be some awesome action.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. If you don't know whose voice this is, it's Jamie Gemmell. Was on the mat earlier. Probably saw me getting crumpled by Drickus Duplessis.
That's a big man.
Yeah, that's a big, strong man. Here we have the CMH Barbarians on the left in the red and the All-Stars on the right in the green. Some huge names in local grappling here. We have Cameron Pritchard, I see. Soldier Boy, Dallas Jacoby. I mean, that's Mike Rumbuck, but that Richie Lowe, the great and powerful Richie Lowe. Zulu. I mean, half my team is
William
in here.
Oberholzer.
Oh yeah, William Oberholzer.
And of course, Johan.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Fighting. Yeah, I mean, shout out to the Pesva boys for. I think they're fighting more fights.
Yeah. So here's another thing. All right. So Johan's already fought. He's fighting now in the Barbarians,
yes.
Right? And then with the All Stars, right? And then afterwards, he's taking on CRT. All right,
yes.
so Cam.
Here we go. Cam in the red, Dallas in the green.
All right, so Cam Pritchard, purple belt.
Yes.
Right.
Training in MadFit in Cape Town now,
Yeah,
I believe.
Don
Relocated back
That's
there.
right.
Or no, he's originally from PE, I believe.
He's from PE, ex Chris Brightboy.
Right.
And then he was with Richie.
Yes.
Now with Don.
So still in that Quan Vessel's larger system, should I say?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, very sad that they weren't able to get a team together. But you know, at this level, even not even at the highest level, at the level we at, which is 9 to 5, as injuries happen and
absolutely.
You know,
so
I mean,
Dallas, 95.4 kilograms, man, at a KO gym. So I asked him what belt he is. He's like, I'm blue with some stripes.
Oh, we actually saw Dallas down last week. For those that didn't know, there was a Submission Kings, Queens and Kids down in Durban, which was hugely successful. And I'd just like to give a shout out to BigAl, Alistair Bishop and Justin Ferrier for all the work that they've been doing. I mean,
yeah, this is okay.
Huntley, we said this at ADCC, which is, beautiful entry by
so Cam's on the
Cam.
legs.
Yeah, nice entry. Dallas doing good.
So
nice.
Now you see how he's using the legs to pass?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful Cam.
Dallas on a single, possibly. His head's on the
single.
Inside. Cam going for the guillotine.
And Cam's looking strong.
Yeah.
Dallas is no joke, eh?
No. That Cape Town air obviously doing well for Cam.
Okay, so now let's see.
Potentially
we potentially have DAS attempt. We potentially have guillotine attempt. Okay, so he let the guillotine go. But he's kept the forearm in, almost like he wants to go for the DAS. Okay,
nice by Dallas. Nice, yeah.
Okay, beautiful stoppage. I think that was a good stop by
Bobby.
Back to the center in
the position they were stopped in.
Correct.
But yeah, just I don't know if you knew there was a Submission Queens and Kings and Kids last year. It was, last weekend in Durban. Great.
Some of my boys went down.
Yes, actually, I saw you guys there. Oh, Cam on a Kimura.
Oh, Cam on that.
Oh, no tap there. That was a one tap. That was very close.
Close.
That hand was hovering.
That hand was hovering, eh? But remember, 2 taps.
Yeah.
1 tap.
Nice, looking for a straight armbar. That's
Cam-
always there when the
Cam looking
Kimura
beast there,
switches.
dude.
Oh, that hand.
Oh,
Okay, that's a tap.
Wow.
Nice work by Cameron
Wow.
Pritchard there.
Wow.
That's the
And
thing
I'll
with.
tell you what, he actually didn't get him in a Kimura. I think he got him on a straight.
Yeah.
Hey?
I was
Got him on
about
a
to
straight
say that's
armbar.
the thing. You've got to defending the Kimura. You want to
You're gonna
force
get-
yourself out and stretch,
And you're going to get
and that
the
opens
straight.
up the.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. Cam.
Beautiful match there.
Wow, Dallas. Beautiful fight, guys.
Nice, Cam.
Brilliant.
So yeah,
Okay, so now 90 seconds.
yes, 90 seconds break.
We're going to
I
have
just-
our next competitor in, and our next
Which is
competitor
Josh.
is Josh.
Josh over here, also from Carlson Gracie Durban, purple belt, 4.5 years of training. His favorite submission is beggars can't be choosers. I'm not familiar with that myself as a black belt. Have you seen that one? No. I guess he's.
Basically, biggest can't be choosers was my whole white belt career.
Yeah, it's still my jiu-jitsu career. Yeah, so just, I mean, Huntley, we sat next to each other a couple of months back at ADCC, the huge one held at the EFC Performance Institute.
Yeah.
And I must say, this is on par with probably one of the best setups I've ever seen for a jiu-jitsu comp. I know a little different format in invite only,
Yeah.
but
So I tell you what, for a single event, best.
oh
it's the
yeah,
best.
hands down,
It's the best.
hands
yeah.
down.
Well
The-
done, BigAl.
The time and effort. I mean, there's screens all of us here. I know you guys at home have got quite a comprehensive view, but really, it for someone who, when Huntley, you know this as one, when we started comps, I mean, it was like a tarp over some foam. You know,
Exactly.
if it was
Sometimes
foam.
you
Yeah.
just had foam.
Yeah. Okay, so Cameron is still in because he won the first match. They reset at 8
Okay,
minutes.
So let's have a look at the weight difference here. Right, so it's Josh. Am I
Josh
right?
at 77.2.
Yeah.
And Cam is.
I'm not sure what Cam is.
I'm
but
going to say 70 somewhere. Josh going in on the
I'm gonna
legs
say
there.
early
Oh, very
80s.
nice. Cameron in on the legs.
Yeah, both of them on the legs.
Now, you see, okay, look at the knee line. Yes, very nice by Cameron. And that's the thing, is when you go for legs.
You give legs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be.
So what I'm really enjoying about Cam's game, and that really is Richie's strategy always, is go for the legs if you can't use it to pass.
Yes.
And I love
Yes.
that. I hate seeing guys sit in that 50-50 positions and
Oh.
just use it as a setup. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Josh is in on the leg. He's going to try and pull it through. He's got that gable grip under the knee, which is where he wants it. But
Yeah.
Cameron's got his arm in there, which is nice. Although it
No.
looks like he's on it.
Can he have a knee?
Now, you see, the problem is also sometimes you go for like the Ashigarami on the outside and you give up your back. And we've seen that with Kainan Duarte even tapping Craig Jones with a back take after a failed leg entry. So you've got to be careful. Oh, but Josh is doing very well. He's relentless. Look at those long-ass legs.
Yeah.
I mean, long
He
legs.
really,
Sorry.
really.
I don't know. Can we swear on here? Who's watching at home?
Let's not
Let's
say
not,
we did.
yeah. So you see Cam doing very good job by keeping the distance.
And you see how they are recognizing one another's game.
Ooh, Cam pulls in there. That was very
Pulls
nice.
in hard, eh?
Yeah. Now, this is a dangerous position,
So
the
now they're in
50-50.
Correct. So let's see what's going to happen here.
Now Josh has got a very good chance. Okay,
Nope.
but no. There we go. Nice
Cam
by
shaking
Cameron.
his head saying no, but Josh still on it, eh?
Yeah. Cam very calm.
Yeah, Cam's very calm.
I must say, Hunt, it really is epic to see a
This
lot
is
of these.
such
Oh,
jiu-jitsu.
beautiful. To see a lot of these ex-EFC guys, current EFC guys, current UFC guys, even
On the
though
mat.
Strick has single-handedly dismantled my team, it's props to
He's a
him,
beast,
dude. It's
man.
incredible stuff.
He's a
And like,
beast. Cam's
Cam
on
back on the Kimura. Oh, nice. Now he's
he's
going to
gonna
do
use
the
this
back
as a back
take.
take. Yeah, there
That's
we
what I
go.
see. He's got it under the head.
He's got the pillow.
Now, if I was Cam, I would hook under the calf because you can still take the back take. Stepping over to mount is too dangerous. So you want to,
So
okay?
it's through.
Or you can do that. Jiu-jitsu.
Richie Kwan, bro.
Yeah.
That was so beautiful.
Jiu-jitsu.
So now he's got oh my
And the
gosh.
figure four.
So he's got the figure four. He's got the body triangle. Josh doing a damn good.
Oh, rear naked.
So I was just about to say, Josh doing a good job of turning towards the figure four, but then he got the submission. What did he get him with?
Rear naked, it must
Was
have
it
been.
rear naked?
Yeah, I think so. Nice fight, boys.
So, Cam just taking up 2 opponents.
Yes, now we get to see Johan Oosthuizen. And how old is Johan? Do we have an age here?
I actually don't.
I think he's in his 20s,
So
if
here's-
I'm not,
here's Johan.
not mistaken.
There we go. No, I don't know.
11 years. Yeah, he must be in his. He
No.
must be in his.
95 kilograms of Johan Oosthuizen. We saw what he did earlier.
Yeah.
He is just a beast.
You know, Huntley. I mean, you also fall onto the scale of being on the lighter side of grapplers, and
Indeed.
you know, I don't think maybe guys back home realize that when you two people hit a certain skill level and they cancel each other out. Now someone who is 10, 15, 20 kilos heavier can completely, that can be the difference.
Yeah.
Technique
100%.
negates technique, but if you've got extra strength to push that technique, it's a
Correct.
game changer.
Correct. So a higher belt against a lower belt with size, your higher belt should take it. But the moment that the belts match and the size changes, the size matters.
Yes.
And don't let anybody tell you size doesn't matter, because size matters.
Oh, I just got crippled crumpled rather by a giant, and I can tell you,
size matters.
You know
Let me
what
tell
it
you a
reminds.
story.
Sorry, yes.
Storm is looking
Wow.
beast.
Wanna-
He looked so composed.
Yeah.
He looked so good. Out of everybody I've seen tonight, he blew me away, bro.
Storm.
Bro, he blew me away.
For those that don't know, Storm is my business partner and also one of my top training partners.
And
and
your coaches.
and in charge of our very, very dominant kids team, and a high-level black belt. And he's been training really hard for this. You can see physically he looks great. Mentally he was on point today.
Man, I saw him today. I was like, dude, what happened? He's like, lockdown.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
And
let's see
yeah,
what
we're back in
happens.
action. Okay, so
Now I'm
Johan,
interested.
for those of you at home, you're not seeing double. Johan doesn't have a twin. That would be frightening for the jiu-jitsu world. It is Johan again.
It would be. So Johan is black belt, fighting out of PESF at the moment.
Yes.
Um,
Been a black
actually-
belt for a couple of years, I think.
Yeah.
Very talented. Very nice man as well. In fact, all of those PE guys, there are just certain things you know about certain gyms. Like Valhalla always brings a team. Pesva, always nice, friendly. In fact,
Always
everyone's
nice.
friendly, but they're
So
really
Johan
friendly.
comes and rolls with us quite often. And he
Okay.
actually rolls with JP quite often. And JP sings his praises in terms of being a gentleman and a scholar. And,
Oh, and his
a
beautiful
jiu-jitsu
leg
practitioner.
control. Look at that.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
Oh.
Okay, so he's on it. He's got
now
it.
that single, that ankle control is also very, very powerful. So I believe the Pesva boys had a Pesva had a bit of a brutal travel up
Apparently
here.
they had issues with flights. Oh, look at that.
That's beautiful by Johan.
I'm dying to see Johan fight against Drickus.
Drickus, yeah, me too. I think there we'll see, because Johan, if we look here, is
There we go, 95.
95.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Drickus is 97. So
Yeah.
now we're going to see skill versus. Well, I think I'm going to have to pass the technical side to Johan in terms of experience.
And I have to pass the
Look at the control. Oh, beautiful. Look at that knee in there. Beautiful. Beautiful.
And you see how heavy he is.
Yeah.
Just hanging on his
Yeah.
head, just taking the back.
I like to call it a wet cement blanket.
Yes, well said. Okay, so now he's got
Got the
backs.
back, but not second hook in, just the one hook. So he's working for the second
So
hook.
Cam's fighting at hard.
Yes,
eh?
very nice, but he's got that Kimura grip. Oh, there's the second hook. Cam doing really well.
So interestingly, Johan's focus is back in rear naked choke. Old school jiu-jitsu, baby. Back in rear
No,
naked choke.
can't go wrong.
And yet look at how his previous submissions were. Back, rear naked choke, and ankle.
I didn't get to see, unfortunately, all of his
so
first
the
fights.
first one was a heel hook, and then he won with back. And isn't that so many guys?
Oh,
Oh.
Cam made. I was about to say Cam made a fatal error there. He left the defense of his neck to try and peel off the leg, and that is you can't do that at this
Yeah.
level, unfortunately.
Absolutely. So
it
I mean,
is tempting.
when Craig Jones came to visit, that was his game plan, right? It was simple.
Get to the back.
Back, legs.
Yeah.
Back, legs.
Yeah.
Back legs. What
Very
a
nice
fight.
by Johan.
What a
Very nice.
fight.
Nice, guys. Very nice. Oh, sorry for shouting in the stream. Now, interestingly enough, up is Brett Evans. Brett is also old school black belt.
Old school black belt.
Back from
he
the Nathan
is-
Rath's days, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah.
I haven't seen him for ages. I know he's been training.
So he got his
So-
black belt about 5 or 6 years ago, and then he went into a little bit of a jiu-jitsu hiatus
Okay.
into the wilderness.
All right.
And he rejoined us back, I want to say at the beginning of the year, maybe March. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So Brett is now, because he was out, he was under Grappler's Lab. He was at Grappler's Lab, but now he's officially under us.
Okay.
Top class
Right.
grappler,
Yeah.
lovely gentleman.
Absolutely.
And,
So, guys,
yes,
4-minute round.
yes,
Right, because of
black
weight
belt versus black
so
belt.
we've got black belt versus black belt.
What belt is Drickus? Just out of interest. He
Purple.
Purple. Well, he tapped 2 black belts tonight, so that gives him like a dark shade of brown.
Dark shade. Brett's 70 kgs. pounds, 95 kgs.
Now this is where we
4-minute
see.
match.
Now Brett
All
isn't.
Brett needs to do is last. Now, I'm not saying that it's a strategy, but it's a strategy.
It is a
If
strategy.
he lasts against Johan, one of their best guys is out. And I'm not saying they don't have a big camp, but he's the standout.
But now what we're going to see is, again, Brett, very technical in the gi, also very wiry and hard to submit.
Yeah, and flexible. Hey, I remember back in the years.
You almost have to put him down to tap him. But I'm just not sure about the no-gi prowess, unfortunately.
Also,
and this is where we're going to see.
So let me tell you another problem, right? Brett's back. Johan hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
In fact, he's just been going and going.
And you know, Brett. Brett has been doing some
he's on the
no-gi.
rear naked
Yeah.
choke.
Some
Is
no-gi
that
with us. It looks like it. But you see, Huntley, this goes to what we were saying, black belt versus black belt, but that 25 kilo difference to a guy who's been doing a lot more no-gi, it's a game changer.
25 kilogram difference, and also he hasn't stopped.
Yes.
That high 80s,
Yeah. Oh, no.
getting back into jiu-jitsu again and trying to find your style. And also, let me tell you, if you're out in this game for 3 or 4 years and you come back, it's a different game.
Well, I was literally about to say, last time Brett competed no-gi, I'd assume, I don't even think we knew who Gordon Ryan was.
Yeah.
Now,
No, we didn't.
Now that's all that it's about, you
Yeah.
know. So interesting stuff, and you know, I know you as well are a purist in the gi, and as much as these, you know, ADCC was the biggest tournament in South African grappling history. You were there, your team was there.
Yeah. We commentated.
We commentated. You know, the Submission Kings and Queens was great in Durban. This is great, but now. You know, I hope we see some big turnouts in the gi when they come back. We've got AJP at the end of the month in Cape Town. Sorry, I just got to give a shout out to my Gracie Barilova teammate Mikey Rumbach up here for the Barbarians.
Nice.
I've been training with Mikey, I think, since we were both blue belts.
I've been training with Mikey since he was a white
belt. Yeah.
He was with me at Quantum. Yeah, and I was his coach.
Then he joined us at the original GBI with Dave.
Correct.
Yeah. Very tough guy, one of the nicest guys around. Also, hell of a good wrestling.
And what belt is he? Is he
brown
a
belt?
brown belt
Yeah.
now, right? Wow.
Yeah,
that's right.
We've actually got a good crop of brown belts that in the
brown-
next year are potentially going to be. That's it.
Oh,
yeah. You know
this is
what I
going to be a great fight.
Sorry, everybody. I have to shout for my teammate. Go, Mikey! There we go. That was me.
Don't be biased.
No, sorry. Go, Johan, as well. Mikey here. Oh, okay.
Going
Now
for
let's see.
arm drag.
Yes. Now
Check, he
let's
gives
see.
a little smile,
Yeah.
I know. What a gentleman and a scholar.
Watch,
Oh,
ooh,
he's
watch those
going
legs,
for that.
Mikey. Mikey's also like a bull in a china shop. Will not stop.
Yes,
He pushes
yes, yes.
forward. comes
100%.
forward.
Now,
Oh,
you must be
beautiful
careful
cradle. Yeah.
that doesn't happen. Exactly what I was just about to say.
But he's doing
That
a good job of
forward-
getting the knee out.
that
He's
forward
trying-
momentum.
Yeah, there we go. The knee's out. It's going to be very difficult to finish from there.
Ah,
Nice.
lets it go. Well done, Mike.
Nice. Good work, stuff. Mikey straight back in there. Sorry.
Oh, on the knee bar? On the knee bar?
No, there's nothing there yet. Mikey's going to be trying to get his knee line out, which it looks like he has. Yes, very nice. Johan on top now. Mikey needs to look after those legs.
What does Mikey weigh? 82 kilograms, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Stocky, eh?
He
Strong.
Yeah, he's
Always has been.
Always has been.
Always has been.
You know, we traditionally are a gi gym, and we haven't. We're sort of leaning into the no-gi side of things now. You can see a lot of classic old school no-gi.
Yeah.
Throw the legs aside, dive in there, put the head in there. But you can see this inversion game is different.
Look at that, bro. Johan and JP
Oh.
Kruger both do that inversion. Let's lie there and look at you, dude. And that's so...
Mikey's doing good getting the...
Oh.
I thought the knee line was out there.
Okay, so do you think it was a toe hold?
Probably.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when you are pulling the leg out straight,
It straightens out the
toes
leg.
end up getting caught.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like a toe hold or an ankle up.
Okay. Yeah, that was a toe hold.
So now...
Maybe somebody can let us know. So, okay, so Johan has done a hell of a job.
I think they're giving him a break now as he's got to prepare for the finals.
He can't go out. He's not allowed to.
What?
He can't go out.
Can you not tag yourself out?
Nope.
Oh, shit.
Nope.
I probably should
So-
have understood the full rules
So
before I
remember the
came here.
rules. Kachinuki, right?
Yeah.
Winner stays on. That's the format. That was the whole
Ah.
idea with Sakuraba. Winner stays on. That's how. So two fundamental changes. Quintet brought to jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
Number one, winner stays on.
Yes.
Okay. Kachinuki. That's the spirit of it. Number
I
two.
love the Japanese use of the Japanese.
Yes.
I must say.
Yes, Thank you. Number two.
Yeah.
Teams. For the first time ever, you walked out of there, and all of a sudden, team dynamics came into play.
Yes.
You know, so you've got one guy right now. I mean, you could send in the smallest guy right now. All he has to do is outlast because it's a 4-minute match,
yes.
right? So who's up next, right?
Zulu from my gym.
Okay, so Zulu from your gym's
Yeah.
up. If he just lost, he takes out Johan.
I know.
And we've seen this happen so many times.
I know.
And then what happened is Polaris brought out teams,
Yes.
and then they started doing like countries,
Yes.
like UK versus
Yes,
Ireland,
yes,
UK
yes.
versus America, and this is my favorite.
I think this is fantastic, and
I
I
love it.
I hope that there will be more other organizations coming through to, not necessarily compete with Submission Kings, but the more guys doing this stuff, the better it is for the competitors at the end of the day. Sorry.
Yeah. So tell me something. Zulu, hard to tap.
Bro.
He just.
I've spent
4
more
minutes,
time
eh?
trying to
So
tap
Johan's-
Zulu. Yeah.
Johan's 4 minutes, 4 rounds in, 3 rounds in now,
Yeah.
right? All Zulu needs to do is last.
Yeah. But
if that happens, they're both out.
yes.
Right.
And it's easier said than done. I can
And
tell you
then
that much.
Who does that leave? That leaves Soldier Boy?
Soldier Boy.
Oh, shit. Do you think that Zulu Boy has what it takes to beat Johan?
No, unfortunately, I think Johan's leg game is a bit too advanced for.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
it's
that's
too
it.
advanced.
Yeah.
The look.
Shama, tap for the guys. sorry for everybody listening at home.
I'm not making any excuses or anything,
No,
but
bro,
guys
high-level
like
black belt.
Pez for CIT, these are full-time professional athletes that are pursuing MMA careers or full-time helping. Not all of them. Obviously, I know Reese has a day job. I'm not sure about Johan. He probably shouldn't need a day job, but.
Travel
But
the world doing
well, you know what?
jiu-jitsu.
I think maybe without a lot of jiu-jitsu lately, there has been need for these folks to get government jobs, if you will.
Yeah.
But
I don't know.
oh,
if he's allowed to do that.
I think in an exhibition match, let's
Okay.
allow it to happen. I'm happy with it happening.
So if this was for finals, right?
Yeah.
I would object to that, right? But exhibition match, Johan needs to
Yeah.
fight Nana.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Right away.
Yeah. Richie Lowe. So interesting story. Richie Lowe, for those who don't know, used to be considered pound for pound the best grappler in the country. Won the first and second unanimouses, I think. Oh no, Dino Bertolas, shout out the great and powerful Dino Bertolas,
Yeah,
won
yeah,
the
yeah.
first unanimous. Richie ended up winning the next 2 editions. We started 3 weeks after each other. And yeah, really, really
What do you think
technical.
Richie's weight is? I mean,
65 kilos soaking weight. That would be my guess.
and
Nice,
he's-
Richie.
And he's going up against Soldier Boy.
Gareth McLennan, who was also the ex-UFC, EFC middleweight champion at
Yeah.
one point. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So Richard's from PFA.
Yes, now
Brown
he's at
belt.
PFA. Yeah.
10 years training, and his weight is 64 kilograms.
Okay, so I was right, almost.
And Soldier Boy is
Oh,
100
oh.
kilograms.
Don't let.
100 kilograms.
Oh, Richie.
Can I tell you what? Unfortunately, Gareth's not the guy to sub from the bottom. Unless you go
Yeah.
for his legs, in my opinion,
Yeah.
he's not. He's too wiry a competitor. And he's
Yes.
100 kilograms,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a big
That
boy.
guy's got 37 kilograms. 36 kilograms.
I will
on
say
him.
one thing though. Richie Lowe is one of those guys that is the epitome of small man jiu-jitsu. Since I've known Richie, what happened there?
Kimura.
Really? Oh shit! Hectic. Who won that?
Oh my gosh. Soldier Boy just put him with a wrist lock.
Oh, Hectic.
That was
I-
slick.
I had Drickus in the sneaky one in our match, and I heard him go, oh, fucking blocks him. Yeah. You know that one when they're coming over and you try and catch them like this? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay,
so that was a wrist
sneaky
lock, eh?
little wrist
So
lock.
now
Oh, versus William Oberholzer.
Oberholzer. And let me tell you, William's looking jacked.
Yeah, the oak never stops either. You want to talk about a dude who never stops? On his Instagram, it's kickboxing, MMA. He's also part of the SAMMAAF.org. SAMAP. He's also part of the team. You know, we love a good
That's it.
abbreviation here.
In South Africa.
Jagasa,
He's a coach,
SAMAP.
eh?
Yeah. I
That's right.
actually spent some time with him also last week in Durban, and it's great to see this is coming back after a year of nothingness.
This is going to be an interesting fight.
Gareth, a black belt.
Yeah.
William is a brown belt.
A brown belt. Is Gareth still out of Gracie Baha Kempton Park? I mean, Gracie Baha Kailami, yeah.
No, I think they closed down, if I'm not mistaken. What does it say here? Where is he? Gareth McLennan, no club.
No club. Shucks.
Jiu-Jitsu Ronin, as I guess they would say.
Jiu-Jitsu Ronin.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, we all know Gareth.
But like, this is what I'm saying. It's so nice, you know.
Yeah, baby. What beautiful spirit.
So nice
saying,
to
let's
see.
go, baby.
It's so nice to see these guys that were the pinnacle, you know, the pinnacle of the EFC. Drickus having a. If you're wondering why they're playing, it's because both are high-level MMA coaches and competitors. Oh, beautiful Kochigari there.
Yeah.
Or is it Diashi Barai, actually? Goes for it again.
You can actually see the competitors tuning one another.
Oh!
Ref Bobby running in. How are they on their table there?
Soldier Boy looking for those foot sweeps.
Position. Let's stop it.
Yeah.
Good, Bobs. Yeah, that's a good call. Nice. Nice.
William
Straight
got
back into that position.
some impetus. Now, William, interestingly enough, I think it's just... No, this is the last two from each team.
Yep.
So, winner of this match will win it for their team.
William likes the triangle. He likes guard. So, is he looking to go back to guard? Yeah. Straight back to guard.
But
and
just...
you know what? Look at his legs, bro.
Yeah.
Those are triangle legs.
But like you said, you know, there's a difference between triangling a 70, 80, 90 kilo guy and then 100 kilos. Yeah.
Look at them. Look at the banter. I love this. Oh, so Gareth also on that.
Yeah, it's a tactic to open the thing, and you see that's exactly what it does. The can opener forces you. It's very uncomfortable. So what do? You open your guard. As your guard's open, boom. Gareth sitting through on that.
Straight on that neck.
Oh, Richard saying not today. I mean, William. I think this is the highest percentage submission. Drick has got 4 out of 4 against my team. Speech got a DAS, which is a variation of this.
Yeah.
So, very interesting to see very few leg locks. Johan really being the only one who's
Johan
entering
playing
in
a
on
lot.
the leg locks.
Straight onto the back.
Oh,
and when Johan wasn't playing leg locks, he was playing back.
Yeah. Simple jiu-jitsu. New age jiu-jitsu.
It's the hybrid.
Yeah.
It's Craig Jones. It's Gordon Ryan. It's back or legs.
Yeah.
And again, I want to reiterate what I loved so much about Cam's game is he was going legs, and when that didn't work, he used that to pass.
Yes. Yeah. No,
Okay,
you know, we
now watch.
Oh, very nice by Richard. William to come. And they're going into the regard, but again, that 100, you know, you put 100 kilo arm in front of you, it can make a huge difference.
Look at William's inversions, eh?
Very nice. Oh,
he's trying to pull his.
There is, yeah. There's an inverted triangle if you go there. Also, very nice entry into the legs from that position.
Oh, he was going for an Imanari, I think.
Yeah.
And Gareth just saying no, thank you.
Call it the full stop. Now, I'm hoping, Huntley, and I'm sure you are too, obviously to end the year off, there is the AJP in Cape Town at the end of October for the gi, so there'll be that coming up. They've also got kids no gi and gi as well as adults no gi. And then I believe there could be one more Submission Kings in Joburg, end of November, which would be epic to
finish
the year off. And then hopefully next year, you know, we have the Submission Quest guys back. You know, they were...
and hopefully another Quintet.
Yes. No, I can't imagine there won't be, you know.
Feb, March. Before winter comes, we must get another Quintet in.
I think January, February, March should be a comp every other weekend. You know, also, I mean, shout out to the guys from Renzo Gracie, Cape Town. You guys deserve an honorable mention. You know, I would have loved to have seen that team in there.
Absolutely.
You know, and it's interesting to see, like, if you look at the CMH group Barbarians, you got 3 big guys, Cam, Mike, and Soldier Boy. But, you know, besides CIT, which obviously went big boys.
Okay.
Oh, mounted. Yeah. Oh, very nice
Williams
by William. Oh, could go straight into the legs. Oh. You can't be too careful nowadays. Straight back into the... Oh, you see that chin strap is so powerful.
So good, eh? So good to control the neck.
Yeah.
And wherever the neck goes, the body goes.
Exactly. Control the head,
honestly,
and the body will
absolutely
perish.
I honestly thought he had that submission on, and William did a damn good job of defending, eh?
Yeah, Hans, I'm just very chuffed things like this are happening. You know, win, lose or draw. You know, you and me are of the generation that are on the way out from competing. We now are focusing on running our gyms and bringing up the next crop of competitors. I can tell you this much for free. I don't know how many more times I can go against the guy who's Drickis's level or that. I just don't have it in me. But
no, absolutely.
I think for
you
the
were saying
youngsters.
earlier, I was having a chat with you, and I was having a chat with Warren. You know, you're both in your mid-30s. Oh man, 40 changes everything.
No, but you know, like we've got so
arm triangle.
beautiful. Oh, look at that defense.
Yeah, he's got the defense.
Sorry for yelling, everybody. Well, this is one of those chokes, you know, that it's very powerful if it's on, but if there's even a little hesitation.
There he tapped.
Oh, his rib popped out. His rib popped out.
Oh,
His rib popped
Jesus.
out. His rib popped
Oh
out.
Jesus, he's.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that's an injury. His rib popped out. You're right, Will.
Okay.
He's smiling. Well,
smiling, he's
that is nasty. Just before we potentially have a break in the action, I just want to give a shout out to Dino Berzone and the 1610 boys,
Yeah.
Dylan Carrera Miguel. I mean, I say this every time I get a chance on the mic. Beautiful stuff here. Great exhibition match, I must say. Guys at home, you were lucky to see. I don't think the people at home fully realize the names that are competing here today, you know. But sorry, just before they take the mics away from us, shout out to Dino Berzone and the 1610 boys, or ZR team as it is now. Dylan Carrera Miguel, first night of the Fight of Them night. I love that dude so much. I'm
Man,
such
he's so
a
good,
fan
eh?
of him, man. So
He's
shout
so
out
good.
Dino, shout out the kids there. And guys, we're going to have a little quick break, and then we're back in the action for the final in the next...
I think there's a super fight. No,
no more super fights. It's about a 10-minute
Team
break, I
CI
think.
team versus Team PESVA.
PESVA, yeah.
Let's see what
Johan
happens.
versus Drickis is the match we want to all see.
Yeah,
I wonder if either
absolutely.
team will change their lineups a bit. You know, maybe like...
And they do get to resubmit lineups now.
But
eh?
I'm wondering, like, Drickis... well done, dude.
Beautiful, brother.
Hey, Johan, nicely done.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, we have Sarah Mack here from the CMH group to hand over to the CMH Barbarians captain. If we can get the team up here from the CMH Barbarians, please. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Also, of course, the Green Machine were outstanding. Big round of applause for a great exhibition. Led by Gareth Soldier Boy McClellan, CMH Barbarians. Yeah, William, you can come up too. Can we also get, do we want a Green Machine up here too? Green Machine also, please. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for the Green Machine and the CMH Barbarians. All for a good cause. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible jiu-jitsu on show. Thank you for entertaining it. All right, we're going to have another short intermission. We'll be back, of course, with what everyone's been waiting for. It's the grand final. And it's coming up in a short while. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
The CMH Group, not just your local dealership, but the motoring team dedicated to your vehicle needs. Whether you are looking to buy a new or used car online or in one of our many dealerships, our trained staff will be there to guide you. With our state-of-the-art service centers, products and parts, we guarantee peace of mind. The CMH Group isn't just the first choice, we are the only choice. Visit your local CMH Group dealers today.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I can have your attention, please. The main event of Submission Kings here in Johannesburg, South Africa is about to get underway. And a big thank you to everyone that has competed tonight, everyone that's been involved. We really thank you for your time, and we hope you look forward to this final of the Quintet. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. The first team making their way out, Pesva, Joubert Gregor, Reese van der Merwe, Jason Durant, Joel Prella, and Johan Oosthuizen. Put your hands together. Of course, the final of the Quintet is live on Facebook and YouTube. So if you are watching it, welcome. Great to have you with us. The opponents tonight, Team CIT, Drickus du Plessis, Cam Simon, Talbot Guy, and Liam Cleland. Put your hands together for Team CIT. A big shout out to all our sponsors who have made this event possible. The CMH Group in particular, and Green Machine, thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the main event. It's time to hand over to our commentary team for the final of the Quintet for Submission Kings.
Boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, the final. So we can see the lineup. The lineups have changed slightly. I see.
Do you think that's the actual lineup? Do you think they're standing in the lineup?
No, they are standing in the lineup. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. So we got Drickus and Johan potentially last. Looks like Liam Cleland.
But
is
it
up
looks like
first.
Liam's ready for rugby.
Does he know that
he's the
Hawks
scrum
are
half.
playing
He's the scrum
in
half.
the UK at the end of the year, not now?
Bro, he's
Scrum
the
half.
most educated rugby player that I know.
Well, for a scrum half, big fucking scrum half. Excuse my language.
Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen back home, sometimes the language snips out and I can't help.
Just
But I'll do
apologize
better.
and make sure it doesn't happen again.
Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
so Liam's up first.
Liam's up first versus, is this Joel?
Okay, so
Jason Durant. Okay.
Oh my gosh,
84,
Jason's
white
84.
belt. White belt.
Wow,
He's a
white belt
big kid
3
at 84.
stripes. White
Liam-
belt 3 stripe against Liam Cleland.
Liam,
Brown
old
belt.
school EFC grappling. Also, I'd say part of the old guard, if you will.
Absolutely,
Excuse the
dude.
jiu-jitsu pun, everybody.
Ben, this is going to be really interesting, and it's a 4-minute match because of weight
Yes.
difference, right? So all this white belt has to do is just last,
And go.
and he could take out Liam.
Very nice control there by
Yeah,
Liam,
did you see
trapping
him?
the leg in. Beautiful stuff.
Side
Beautiful
control.
stuff.
Heavy
Pressure. Yeah. I must say, you know, the guys have been using their the heavier guys using their weight to their advantage. And you know, I know.
Oh, hold on. Sorry, I just see
No,
it's
it's
an
an
8-minute
8-minute
match. Let's
what
check
are we- Liam
weights.
Cleland, 88, and
And
yeah, 84. Oh, it's only a 4-kilo difference.
okay.
I think it's the age that makes Jason look a lot
Yeah,
younger, and
exactly.
the lack of
And the PEA.
yeah, the lack of plumbing tape around his head as
There
well.
we go.
Oh, there we go. Another one of these.
Okay, so he's going for a north-south. Wow, bro. Let me tell you, what an incredible thing for a white belt
Yeah.
to be rolling at this level. Like, what the hell?
No, and this is what I'm saying is Hunt is these kids here. This guy.
Look at him.
what's his
Look at
name?
him. Look at him. He's
Beautiful.
out. He's out.
This guy,
Wow.
Jason Dutoy. He it's stuff like this that you know is going to inspire the next generation of
Jason
kids.
Durant.
Yeah, training 2015. So what's that? 6 years
Yeah.
minus a year
but-
from.
But I
from
mean,
COVID.
why white belts? I wonder. Maybe just hasn't graded, or maybe he stopped and then started again.
Or he could just be one of those white belts. It's not really a white belt, but he wears a white belt.
No, I don't think. I don't
think
No, Chris is not like that.
There's no disrespect
Look,
to the PE fans.
No, but having said that, Reese, Reese in a brown belt.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see
okay,
what's
now
happening
this
here.
is an interesting. He's got a nice underhook on the far side, but Liam got that leg. He can possibly turn in a
Yeah,
knee on
so-
belly too heavy.
Knee always kills an underhook.
Yeah.
And Liam did perfect jiu-jitsu 101 right there. Do you think Jason has what it takes to last against Liam?
You know what? It's gonna. I think this. Look at this. This pressure. This smothering pressure. I think it's. You know, it depends again what the strategy is. You know, if you're
Yeah.
out there going to survive, you know, you can keep it playful
Oh,
and survive.
oh,
There we
oh,
go.
oh.
There we go. But Liam,
So-
very
so-
good base.
Yeah. So what Jason was doing there was actually playing on that knee on belly to try and sweep, and he was actually doing a really good job. Liam spotted it, changed the game up. Now Jason's got him in half guard.
I
Yeah.
must say, I'm very
Oh, let's see. Liam's going twister.
Do you think the lack of leg locks is because it's still fairly new in this country? Johan's been entering leg locks like they're for free. But
No, so I don't think COT play a lot of leg locks.
they
Just
are
as a
more
camp.
MMA
Yeah, as a camp, I
oriented.
don't think so. And I mean, Jason's a young jiu-jitsu competitor to be playing leg locks.
It's good. We're almost at the halfway mark.
Yeah.
Um,
And Jason's doing very, very well.
Yes, for those of you. Sorry, everybody. For those of you at home wondering why CIT only has 4 people in their team, it's because if they added another, they would have been over the 400 kilo weight limit. Some could argue that they should have entered their 5th guy in and taken the penalty, but neither here nor there. They've been good value for money, and it's good to see them compete. Beautiful passing by Liam.
CIT old school stuff. I mean, I got taught that as a white belt from Nathan. Beautiful pass. I'm just listen. Nothing even remotely being taken away from Liam. We know he's brilliant.
Oh yeah,
I'm
100%.
so blown away by
yeah.
Jason, man.
But this is what these competitions do. This is where you make a name for yourself.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily have to go out there and tap everybody, but you go out there and say you're the dude that survived this long. I mean, that's
I hear Coach Chris Bright saying to him, "Get to your knees, get to your knees."
Yeah,
It's
this
exactly
I'm
what he needs to be
worried
doing.
about this grip over the neck. Always there we go. He's used it very nicely. Past halfway mark. Oh, but now he's gone back straight into that north-south. Straight back into that north-south. Now, I want to ask you a question. Do you think Liam? Do you think Liam, if he can't catch him?
Oh, he's got a north-south choke.
But he's defending. He turned
Whoa!
his head. Very
And
nice.
he's
Very
out.
nice. I was about to say,
rookie.
I don't think Liam, if he can't catch him, I don't know if he's going to have the strength to finish him. The longer,
Yeah.
the deeper this goes into the time.
Because
No, it's bloody difficult.
yeah, absolutely. We're getting tired, number one. Number two, we're getting sweaty. It's no-gi. So your submissions in no-gi need to be a lot more on point, right? A lot more on point.
Yep.
Otherwise, they just don't work. And Jason just seems to be a little bit of a baller.
Also, if you've noticed, he's fighting the mount to a degree. Then he lets Liam get it. As Liam gets comfortable, look, we see if he sneaks that foot into the half guard again. It's very good strategy. You let the guy on top. Liam is definitely
Okay,
outworking.
So now,
Possible back take position.
possible back take. Yeah, he goes for the back.
Back
And he's
take,
got the back.
okay.
Double hooks in.
Double hooks in.
Now
Fortunately,
he's
ladies and
going for the
gentlemen,
hip
we
clamp.
don't have the
I thought he was
angle,
going for the hip clamp,
but can't see the
Is he
neck.
on the
It
neck?
doesn't look like it. There looks to be too much rotation in the back of Jason, excuse me. You can see there's no angle there.
No,
we can't see clearly, but there's no angle there.
So I see that Liam's really digging that top
Now
arm
this
in.
is a problem if they go
Yes.
belly down. There we go. This is very much more difficult. Jason should be trying to get onto his
Man,
legs.
He's got 2 minutes left, eh?
But now we can't see what's happening.
I desperately want to see Liam finish him, and I desperately want to see
he
him
looks
last.
like he's pulling the head up. I'm going to take a little walk around and see what the action says there. What's going on here? It's got him pushed down.
So 1 minute 56
going
on
onto
the
the
clock.
head there.
Liam Cleland.
Jason doing a good job of defending.
Okay, so I'm
Now we're
wondering
getting
if Liam's
back
gonna
into
use this
back-taking
S-mount to take
position.
back. He's got the Kimura control position, or
Yeah.
he's got the
Jason did very nicely there to turn out of it. Liam had him almost.
Oh, he's
there we go.
flat again?
Smash cock again. Does he have the under the
I don't
neck?
want him to go flat.
Just
I'm so worried about this.
He's defending well. It looks like Liam's
Looks
going
like
for
Liam's
it when
sunk
you
it.
flex the hips in. Oh, this is a horrible position to be in, especially with
Especially
a
with
big
somebody
man like that.
Liam
Oh,
on
but he's defending.
Oh my
He's
God,
out of
he's
it. He's
out.
out of it.
Oh my
Incredible
gosh.
stuff. Incredible stuff.
Incredible.
Wowzers. I wonder if there's a blue belt in his future anytime soon to match that beautiful blue rash guard. Beautiful stuff. You see, and this is what I was saying. I think Liam's blown his load. I don't know if he's got it left in the arms to
Yeah.
finish.
So Jason may have just come in and done exactly what he needed
I was
to
about
do.
to say, it's 4 versus 5,
So
as
hold
we
on,
know.
white belt versus brown belt.
But remember, it's no-gi.
It's
No-gi,
absolutely.
no-gi, it's a Wild West out there.
It really is.
Look at
and Liam going
you
for
can
that
see
knee slice.
he's slowed down incredibly though. Now this is very clever from the Pevsphere team because Jason, I'm going to assume his job was to come out here and just ride it out. We haven't seen him really go for too many submissions.
No.
And in a fight like this,
And also, having said that, sorry, but he's been on top. Liam's been on top. Liam played a good game.
100%. But what I was going to say is that this is as much strategy as it is,
Of course.
you know.
Of course it is.
And if he, with
If he's just
15
taken- he's just
seconds
taken out
left,
Liam.
yeah. If he's taken 50, I don't know why I'm waving yes to the referee, but 10 seconds left, and this young man has done incredibly well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful fight.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen.
Beautiful fight. Beautiful fight there
Jason
from
Durant.
Jason. Jason Durant,
Just takes out.
the 3-stripe white belt.
Really?
Oh, we've just been
Okay.
told by Mynheer Warren King that Jason was a late addition to the PESFA team
to replace,
to
for
replace
Cedric.
Cedric.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And
Interesting.
Sid, yeah, I wonder what happened to Sid. I wonder if there's an injury.
I think I did actually manage to get a word with him a bit later, earlier today, and he's just traveled back from DRC. I think that's where his family is, so I don't know if he was, perhaps if he had as much training as...
So now this is going to be interesting. Sorry, excuse me.
No, this is, so that we've got Cameron Simon here
Yeah,
versus Joel
Prella.
Prella.
71 kilograms versus 69 kilograms. 70 versus 70 kilograms. Blue
Now-
belt versus what I would assume to be blue belt.
But
level.
yeah, I
Do you
mean,
think Cameron's blue belt level?
I do think so.
Yeah, so do
I. From what I do know is he is considered a MMA prodigy.
Yeah.
From the little bit I do know about him. So, you know, it's look at this. Hips back. It's a very wrestling oriented,
know
but
he's gonna have
but
wrestling.
Joel's got it under the neck, but he's passed. You can see, look, it's this smothering, it's this MMA style of grappling. It's
Yeah.
heavy,
Let
it's
me tell
pinned
you,
down.
Cameron's got some nice movement.
Yeah.
Nice movement. Oh, he's on the arm.
And you know what,
He's on the arm.
Huntley, I'd like to see a young man like this who, you know, yes, he wants to pursue MMA, and right now that's where the money is. But I'd love to see guys, you know, take jiu-jitsu as a full-time career. We've got 2 fighters. Shout out to Peyton Letcher and Luke Griffith, currently in the States. And when I say we as a country, because
South Africa, yeah.
because you know, even though we all train at different gyms in different provinces, when it comes to representing your country, you got to support
Yeah.
and
And
shout
also
out.
when it comes to jiu-jitsu, bro, there's jiu-jitsu versus the world.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu versus everybody. And yeah, shout out to Peyton. I know very nice control by Cameron, but Joel doing a good job of not letting that other hook come in.
He fought off that hook well, but Cameron getting that hook, no.
Relentless pressure,
No.
though.
And now,
He's-
why doesn't he just go for the hip clamp?
You see, this is where I don't know if on the level of finesse or technical thing, but beautiful. He's staying on there. It's that's
Good
a,
ball.
if
Now-
he catches that hook there. Oh, he could have had a twister
ladies
hook.
and gentlemen, let me tell you what I'm loving about this, right? We've done some high-level black belt jiu-jitsu, and here we're seeing some high-level blue belt jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful.
But you know what they say? A competitive blue belt can give a hobbyist black belt a run for his money anytime.
Absolutely.
This is a beautiful fight. Good head control there by Cameron. Very good. Now let's see. Does it?
Okay, so
He's
he's on the
under
neck.
there. But Joel
He's going
doing
for
a
the
good job.
guillotine. He's going for the guillotine.
Joel's doing a good job of keeping his hips elevated, so there's no power there. Oh, how are you going to stop them in that position? Shit. Good stuff. Just sorry, while there's a quick break in the action, anyone watching at home, if you do follow Submission King's BigAl podcast, SA MMA AAF, they put a shout out for support for Peyton Lechter, who's been
She's stuck in
stranded a little bit.
America,
Not stranded, but I believe a sponsor left at the last moment. So if anyone watching this is interested and would be keen, please follow the links on the various social media pages, and let's try and get Peyton some support. Okay, the action's back here. Looks like he's going into a DAS now. If he can turn him onto his side.
No,
yes.
that's more like an anaconda. It's more like an anaconda.
Sorry, you're 100% correct.
more
That
like
is
an
more
anaconda.
like an anaconda. He needs to flatten him out now, which he's doing nicely. Look at those hips, flat on the floor.
Beautiful wrestling hips, eh?
Dude.
And,
Joel doing a good job here.
yeah, damn good job.
Although he's still got a little while to go.
He seems. Oh, wait. See now, if Cameron can turn that corner
Yes.
and compress the neck, that submission's on.
Joel's doing a very good job.
Yeah, so Joel's
Yeah.
actually holding his
Leg.
his
His neck. See now, I was about to say, at what point does Cameron make the decision to lose that move and set into something else before he blows his arms out? Joel very nicely.
Joel
up
went
there.
for a. Joel went for a. And now Joel ending up on the back.
Beautiful scramble.
And Joel also went for a leg there.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what Joel's got from.
How old? I'm surprised we don't have everyone's ages, because that's also quite interesting to me to know how old everyone is.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
CS, how old is Drickus? 27, 28. Okay. So yeah, youngsters. Yeah. I think my team had the oldest overall. We were all 32 on average.
Yes.
And that's crazy to say in a night like this that's old.
But yeah.
But this is great, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, as much as, each gym wants to win, we're all fans of jiu-jitsu, and,
Do you know, you said it earlier, and I completely agree with you. Everybody's forgotten by tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Nobody's forgotten the event.
No. The event will go down in
Yeah.
history, but you win some, you lose some.
Nobody cares.
You know?
Nobody cares.
And I'm just so blessed that, one, get to compete in a beautiful event like this, but to actually sit next to you and watch this.
Oh, thank you, dude. And we've got the best seats in the house, don't we?
Yes, we do.
Always.
Cameron again on the back.
Yeah,
now.
and
Now
Cameron,
he's
I
got
thought
both
Cameron had a
hooks.
figure 4 there. Oh, he's got both hooks in?
Yeah, both hooks in. Okay, Bobby is going to
Nice
stop
call.
them and bring them.
Good
Yes,
call.
I'd say there.
Good call.
Nice.
Good call. Nice.
So we're at the halfway mark exactly. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I thought he was calling me.
The reset. So he had one over, one under, both hooks in.
Yeah.
Let's see how they get reset. Yeah, give your back. Back. There we go.
We're just getting everyone
Rev.
set up. Okay.
That was good. One over, one
Time
under.
should be back on. Yes, we're back in action.
Right. So Cameron Simon at the bottom, both hooks in. He's got an over under control.
Yeah.
Joel defending. Look how he's pulling off from the
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah. It's turning the right way.
Now the problem with the turn
Is you run there, but he got him into the half guard.
nice.
Beautiful,
So
beautiful.
he switched it off guard. He's got the underhook
Yeah.
on the left hand.
But now
Whizzer.
Joel could easily scoop under hip shovel. Okay, but he's taking it out.
Yeah.
That wizard can both be a very powerful
Well,
tool,
let me
but
tell-
it can take your base away.
Let me tell you, I use that whizzer as a sweep. I love
Yeah,
it when
yeah,
guys
yeah.
whizzer me.
Yeah.
I love it. It's my
And
favorite thing.
I'm surprised because I'm going to assume Cameron's got a wrestling background that he didn't work more with that wizard because I'm surprised he's probably used to it a lot.
Yeah.
Also training with the monsters of CIT.
That's it.
But, Huntley, like...
Having said that, though, all right. When with respect, Joel's a blue belt.
No, for sure. No. Look, there's a difference between professionals and hobbyists.
Yep.
We've seen some of that today, or tonight rather. But this is.
I've been talking about like high level guys all night, so
Yeah,
we have to give props. Props to
for
you.
sure.
I'm like, damn it, take it,
I-
sweep him.
I just, I'm a big believer that we're one of the last great untapped resources in world jiu-jitsu, and we've seen with guys like a Jordi Leclos, a Luke Griffith, a Peyton Lechter, like these youngsters are going to do big things, and I'd like to see more guys take that opportunity. Maybe we can get some funding, which is what Samif is doing. Beautiful, almost a beautiful entry there into the saddle, but very nice by, okay, now if he can sling his left leg, which is his bottom leg, closer underneath, he could get a nice Ashigarami.
Yeah. Can he
but
get that hand
out.
under? No, he doesn't.
Now
So he
Joel's
lands.
on top.
He's
This
on
is
top
going to
now.
be a
Let's see what's gonna
first.
happen.
Let's see.
Crossface.
Keeping him
so-
in the guard. See, now this is where, okay, body lock pass coming in, but Cameron still got double butterflies.
Yeah. See Cameron using
yeah.
that wrestling to palm off
Yeah.
on the face. So
Now-
now Cameron on the neck.
Yes,
but,
but he doesn't
But he
have
uses
it.
that to pass.
Yeah.
So if he can get his bottom hand out, I wonder how tight that is.
It doesn't look tight from this
Doesn't look
angle.
tight.
I can't see the bottom arm. No, it's
and
too
what
much
Joel's
space on the
doing
neck.
as well, he's using that left leg as a butterfly.
Butterfly,
You see
yes.
that?
Yeah,
he
beautiful,
turns it.
beautiful. Also what we're seeing is guys, because it's the submission
Oh,
rule
and Cameron
set,
turns him.
they're not worried about giving up position.
No.
You'd much rather sweep the guy to take the pressure off than to try and perhaps fight out. Beautiful.
Wow. Wow.
Joel,
that
Joel
And he
with
puts
the
on the
beautiful
triangle.
triangle. Now let's
So
see.
now,
Okay,
he's in
but
diamond. Can he triangle it?
I think we're seeing some fatigue here, ladies and gentlemen.
So, but don't forget, they've been going for 7 minutes.
And he's been on
In
the
5
bottom.
seconds, yeah.
No, it's incredible stuff. Could I ask you
So-
to hold the bottom of this bottle while I twist the lid? Teamwork makes the
All
dream work.
right.
Thank you. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful double leg.
Okay, half guard top. Joel's got half guard
Yeah.
bottom. Now, can Cameron use that knee slice? No, he's
No,
got the
it's
butterfly.
got into the butterfly. You see now, this is what worries me, okay, is this top leg of Joel's, okay, not anymore. But to leave your ankle sitting there like that, and this is where I say, like, if Cameron was a bit more
savvy on the
onto
legs, it would have been over.
Gianni Grippo did it a couple of weeks ago. Exact same position. Guy was on the bottom and guard. He had his leg up, the opponent's leg over the thing, and he ripped it.
So, I think these two opponents are going to cancel each other out.
Yeah.
We've got 20 seconds left or 15 seconds left on the clock. I think it's done, which means 2-2. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I saw Joel.
Yeah, last little. Now Tull. Oh! 3 seconds left. Oh, beautiful fight, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful fight.
All right, so
we've got Liam and Cameron out of this, so now it's Tull and Drickus. Tull will be next, and then I think it is now going to be Jabir Gregor. And is it Gregor Jabir or Jabir Gregor?
Jabir Gregor.
Jabir Gregor.
Jabir Gregor. Now remember,
he's just
had a
fought
super
against Adam
fight.
Speechley.
And he fucking fought him. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He fought him for
Stop speaking like me.
19 minutes, yes.
Yeah.
He
Okay.
fought him for 19
Now,
minutes.
I have a
right?
little
Oh my God,
insight
he's
on Tull. Tull has got one of the meanest leg locks. There we go. Yeah.
Damn.
That was a Tull special. That was a Tull special. You got to watch that heel. Now we're going to see some interest. Okay, a little bit of thing here.
Oh.
Okay, now we've
so
got
a little bit of a banter between competitor and coach. I wonder what happened there.
No, I think Tull's celebration at the end was uncalled for. You know. Okay, now we've got young Reese in
now
there.
Reese is taking
Chris not
on-
happy with it. I don't blame him.
Okay, so they seem to have made peace. Reese is up now. So now, what's the weight difference between Tull and Reese?
It's gonna be Reese is 72, Tull is 85. So it's about a 7. It's a big one.
Right, so not enough though for 4 minutes. So it's still an 8-minute round.
Yes.
Reese van der Merwe needs to take on Tull.
Now,
So Tull is both physically stronger.
yes, Tull's been grappling since Fila
Man.
days,
Well,
like back
Tull,
in the
Tull,
day.
I heard of the name Tull when I started as a white belt.
Yeah, no. He's
Right.
he's SA wrestling, Fila, Mark Robinson.
Yep.
is,
Yeah.
Shout out to Mark
Yeah.
Robinson.
I
and
entered Fila's back in the day.
Mikhail
I still
Shapiro.
won Fila SA champs. Like
Hey?
way back. I've entered Fila.
oh, really?
Yeah, I won Fila SA champs.
Huntley
Like
Smith.
way
I learned
back
something
in the
new
day.
about you all the
Yeah.
time. So bonsai, archery, and Fila champion. Nice.
And struggle cuddles.
Yes.
Mexican ground karate. Ladies and gentlemen, you're witnessing Mexican ground karate at its finest.
Yes. For those of you that are turning off, this is actually Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
AKA struggle
Okay,
cuddling.
let's see here. Now, we all know what Tull's game is. Let's
Yep.
see. Can Reese avoid it? If I was Reese, I would try and get away from pulling guard. And you actually want Tull to play on top in a way that he's not going to be on your legs. Because that ankle lock, I've been victim of it myself numerous times. It is brutal. Ooh, Reese getting a bit...
Listen, Reese is a baller, eh?
7 kgs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Reese is a young stud. I mean, Tull talking. He shouldn't be talking. Okay, they're moving back into the engine. Okay, let's see. Reese, obviously, Chris Bright's prodigy from PESFA.
PESFA? Port Elizabeth Submission Fighting Academy.
I'm surprised it's not Coberta.
It might need to change to that.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's politically correct. Keep it as PE.
Now, how will the ref start that? Will he start that in turtle? Yes. Good call, ref. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
One,
if
two,
Reese is
three, go.
clever, he'll keep it standing. Now watch that ankle. Watch here. Reese, get back to your feet. Very nice.
Good,
Very
Reese.
nice. The composure as well. I mean,
Yeah.
again, we don't know how old these guys are. I'm going to say Reese is 24. It just sounds right.
Yeah, mid-20s.
Yeah.
Or even a little bit late. No, mid-20s.
You know, I remember when I was mid-20s I wasn't rolling like this as a blue belt or
no.
even in the
No,
beginning days of
well,
my purple belt.
So let's say mid-20s, you and I, or at least I was a white belt. Maybe
Oh!
new blue belt.
Yes.
And he's a brown belt.
Now, Tull was behind there looking for some slam, but Reese ducked under into the legs. But now yes, you've got to keep the butterfly hooks in with Tull because your ankles are hidden.
That's it.
So Reese is playing the right game. Now, if Reese takes out Tull, then we're going to see the match I think everyone's been wanting
But
to
now,
see.
can
Johan
Reese
versus...
last
Yeah.
for 6 another 6 minutes against Tal. And kudos for him for where he's been,
Yeah.
where he's right now. Get that butterfly up.
Watch,
gonna
watch.
step
He's
in.
going to step
stepping
in. He's going to step in. Yeah, yeah.
Now he's gonna
gotta
step over.
keep off balancing. Keep off Tal's gearing up to sit back. You can see. But Reese, there we go. Stressed
Reese
him
is
out.
nice to it.
Beautiful
Nice.
stuff.
Yeah. Intelligent jiu-jitsu.
Yes, yes. Well, jiu-jitsu is, I mean, it's as, you know, you can be physical, but if you...
What would you
Oh, okay.
What would you rate Tal's belt at? Black belt
He's
level?
a brown belt.
Brown belt
Definitely,
level. Okay.
yeah.
So brown belt versus brown belt.
Doesn't do much gi training.
Yeah. Just in terms of level.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no gi, he, I mean, with that leg lock, it's, look, I will be honest, it is a bit one-dimensional. You know what he's trying to do, but
if you can do it repeatedly.
Khabib's one-dimensional, and
Yes.
everyone smashed.
So is Craig Jones and Gordon Ryan.
Exactly. So you see?
Although, having said that, you've got Craig Jones and Gordon Ryan who also play back.
No. I'm just, you know, Reese on a Kimura trap here underneath. Very nice. Okay, and he's got both legs underneath. Tal doing the right thing. Nice, Reese. I don't think you guys at home understand how technical this is. You know, and Reese is doing a hell of a good job of frustrating, I think, Tal's game. He's got to watch out, though. It's still, a little bit of almost an oil check. But yeah, you can see Tal now trying to peel
Tal's on
off
that
the
leg.
legs. Reese then
Back in the
into
butterfly.
Butterfly, beautiful stuff. This
So-
single butterfly half guard, I tend
I
to
love
think
it.
in no-gi is one of the most powerful
it.
guards you can play.
Half butterfly is my jam. And
You've
then
got
and then I
entries
got
both sides
half
now.
butterfly and quarter.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can play quarter on the far side.
And it
half,
keeps your
and
legs
then-
safe, which is also important.
And you can cut the angle nicely.
Yes. Oh, okay. Now could we see a Sumigashi sweep? Because that's the grip you're
He's
looking
on
for.
it.
Tells.
He's on it. Okay. That would have been beautiful.
Yeah.
And that is
That's a Gordon
That's a
Ryan
Gordon Ryan.
classic.
Absolutely.
But Reese's arm was around the other side of Tal's head. He didn't have a double shoulder crunch. We're about to meet the halfway mark here, and I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost dead silent in here.
it's literally almost dead. I think we're the only people actually talking other than the coaches.
No, it's and us.
What a match!
Yeah, very nice. This is grappling, ladies and gentlemen, at your finest. I can tell you, watching this is a treat.
Yeah, absolutely.
And hopefully next year, when we're allowed crowds and spectators, we'll see huge numbers. Now, Reese must watch out here, because this is one of those far side guillotines where you sit and you trap the arm with your body. Do you see how he sat back?
Chris
very
just
nice.
mentioned to him. He said, "Watch the guillotine."
Yeah, very, very
old
nice.
School,
there.
old school
Old
coach
school.
that, bro.
Chris, old hounds. I mean, I remember Chris fighting EFC 1 or EFC
Yeah, I was there.
2. Yeah.
So Chris fought Nathan Roths,
Okay.
and I was in Nathan Roth's corner.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now Tal on the back. Okay, and with that one arm control. But now, let's
Okay.
see.
So he's got both hooks in.
Going to the
He's
butterfly.
just switched to he's just switched to body
Sorry,
lock.
figure 4.
So Reese did the right thing there by turning in towards him
Yes.
to put pressure on that bottom ankle.
Yes.
And now he's grip fighting.
And now what Reese is trying to do is get his, it's trying to rotate. And these hooks that Tal has in that hand there is stopping the rotation. If you've got rotation, you can get out. Okay.
Reese really hiding
Reese
his
lying,
neck, man.
and also his head is on the top side, which is a lot harder to finish from than on the bottom. Oh, beautiful get out. But Tal still has that lock there, that hand. Now
Tal going for a little bit of a face smother there.
Yeah, but now Reese must be careful.
That's
Okay, double
one-on-one
arm
Mexican
control.
ground
Yeah.
karate fighting that.
But you see, this is falling into Reese's game more, because he's doesn't stop
2.5
moving.
minutes left on
Yeah.
this. And let me tell you another story. Having Chris Bright on your back will have
For years.
yeah, will have made you
Yeah.
will have made
Tough
you
as
really
nails.
tough
Yeah,
as
yeah.
nails.
Yeah.
Nice,
Nice,
ref.
guys. Okay, we've got
Nice.
just
We got
over
a fight.
2 minutes. Yeah, we got a fight,
We
and
got
we
a
got a
fight.
final on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. I must say, Huntley, I'd much rather be competing in the final, but the second best place is here next to you.
My buddy.
So
My buddy. We've got the best seats in the house.
yeah. But you know, what would you think about a development quintet? You know, maybe some of the smaller teams.
Oh, I thought he was
Beautiful
gonna
stuff,
butterfly
Reese.
sweep
And he's
him.
got a grip around the neck. Possible entrance into no, it's the wrong
No.
leg. Oh! Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
He's on the arm.
Oh! Shit!
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. So that was a belly down armbar, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, Reese. Nice stuff. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that was insane.
That was
Absolutely
insane.
insane. Absolutely insane stuff here. Okay.
Wow.
Wowzers.
So
Wow.
what happened is he went to the
Wowzers.
back, fell off the back,
And
had
he-
the arm, went belly down
And
armbar.
it's kind of like an
It was
American.
a little bit of an American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was incredible. Incredible.
Wow.
Hats off to Reese van der Merwe. I'm actually nervous. I've got more nerves than when I was fighting. This is insane.
So guys, now Reese needs
So
to
that
take
means
on.
Reese versus Drickus. There will be a 4-minute match. Yes.
Because
'cause
first of all, they got 90 seconds now.
Yes.
Right.
So it's a
after
form.
celebrations. What about the previous shooters? They do not count. Only this round shoot.
So interesting update there from the corner or the table admin that currently Pesva has two Shidos. So if it should go to a draw at the end of the final match, we will then look at these external things. Shidos. Shidos, for those that don't know, are a penalty. You get major and minor. Minor stalling, but they do add up.
Major
at the end.
penalties immediately.
Is disqualified. Minor
Minors
add up.
And on your third Shido, so if you as a
If
single
per-
competitor
yes.
get 3 Shidos, immediately.
No number for the amount in the team.
Nice,
Okay, this is
nice.
going to be incredible.
Okay, so
4-minute match.
4-minute
Reese just with
Can
possibly
Reese
one of the
outlast-
upsets. Yeah,
Can Reese outlast
yeah.
Drickus?
But also Reese just threw one of the upsets of the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
sorry.
So if he can outlast him, if he can outlast
Yeah.
Drickus.
Chris, give that man a brown belt. I don't know what belt he is.
No. He's a brown belt.
Oh, is it Reese?
Yeah,
a
yeah,
brown?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's
of
a
course.
brown
Sorry.
belt. Yeah.
My bad, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Okay, Drickus. We know what Drickus is hunting. Oh, that head. He's going for the head.
Yeah, he's
That-
going straight for that neck.
and ladies and
What's he
gentlemen,
gonna
I
go
can tell you that chin strap that he's got on now is mean. Now,
And let's not forget.
Reese is doing incredibly well here. But Drickus
72 kilograms, ladies and
Drickus
gentlemen.
is
against
incredibly strong.
97 kilograms plus.
Oh.
And he taps to the rear naked choke.
Beautiful.
Okay,
And,
ladies and gentlemen, we get the fight we
yeah,
wanted
we've
to
got
see.
the fight we wanted to see, and now the
Wow.
that look
So, 1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
If this fight goes to a draw, so 8 minutes, there's about a 2 kg weight difference between the two. If this goes to a draw, CIT will win it on Shidos, unless Drickus picks up 2 Shidos, and
Correct.
I mean, then we're going through permutations here, ladies
Correct.
and
So,
gentlemen.
but let's see who's next. Who's left?
No,
That's it.
this is it.
This is it.
the
Nobody
winner.
left.
Yeah.
We got Drickus in against Johan. This is literally the fight everybody wanted to see. In the finals, I wish there were Shidos, so it could really truly be. All right, let's see what happens. Wrestling versus jiu-jitsu.
Wrestling versus jiu-jitsu, and I'm voting for jiu-jitsu. Also because he crumpled me into a ball earlier. Take nothing away from
Drickus.
Drickus. Just a quick shout out to my Renzo boys who are loving the commentary here. Miss
Nice.
you,
Hello,
chaps.
boys.
See you guys in the end of the month. And yeah, here we go. Chris Bright and the PE Submission Fighting Academy versus Drickus Duplessis and Team CIT.
Could there have been a better final? It
Well,
was literally.
I mean, Huntley. I would have loved to be. You know, I'm joking. No, this has been
Quintet
perfect.
played itself
Yeah,
out.
this
0-0, 0-0.
And as fans of jiu-jitsu, this is what we want to see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know what CIT stands for. Center of
No.
Immaculate
No,
Training.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
If you're from CIT, it's a joke. Okay, let's see here. This is going to be Drickus' wrestling versus Johan's
Jiu-jitsu. It's an
jiu-jitsu.
8-minute match.
Straight in. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Now, this style of guard pass is also
So
interesting.
now watch. Watch
Johan
watch how
immediately
Johan is
coming out onto
literally
the back.
now, one of his favorite sweeps is a pendulum. So let's see if he can switch on a pendulum here. No, he
He's
doesn't get the pendulum.
starting
So
to
ladies and
get the
gentlemen,
angle.
he was inverted there, and if he had kept his legs, his bottom leg in between Drickus's, he could have.
Oh, there we
found
go,
that-
pendulum.
Oh,
There we go. Now, this guard pass that CIT's been using, the sort of round the corner guard
look at him,
pass.
look at him. He's
the
switching for
pressure
that. He's
here.
switching for that armbar. Look at him.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's
Yeah.
trying to get that. Oh, there it's in.
Yes, there
it's
we
in.
go.
It's in. It's in.
There we go.
It's in.
Okay, now we're seeing.
Now, Now,
Now,
can
no
the
slamming,
pressure,
hey? No slamming.
slamming,
So
yeah.
Drickus got to keep pressure.
Can the pressure of Drickus outlast the arm bar?
But now
of-
Drickus must be careful because there's also entries into the legs from here.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
it's
this is
deep.
looking deep, ladies and
Deep.
gentlemen. This is looking deep. This is looking deep. Oh, Drickus, his elbow looks just about out.
Yeah, it looks
No,
like
he's out.
his
He's
elbow
out.
line's
I was
out.
about to say he must be careful because there's entries to the legs, which is exactly what Johan's done. And I think we're going to see the tap here. I think we're going to see the tap here.
So Johan's got deep into there, and he's on.
Yay! And that is the victory for PEFSA.
PESFA.
Hell of a fight, and that's jiu-jitsu for you.
That's jiu-jitsu for you,
That's
baby.
jiu-jitsu for you.
He went. Pendulum sweep, armbar.
Armbar
Armbar.
to the legs, straight into that.
Straight into the ashi. Inside heel hook.
Beautiful
Bam.
finish. And I think, you know, that for all of us here, no matter how we feel, what teams we're from, we've
That
been
was good
blessed to watch
jiu-jitsu.
good jiu-jitsu.
That was good jiu-jitsu.
And we see
Gentlemen,
Drickus just gets the
gentlemen,
Drickus ground
that was
and pound.
great
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu.
it's lovely
That
stuff.
was great
Lovely
jiu-jitsu,
stuff.
man.
Nice, Johan.
Johan.
Really, really nice stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I think CS is going to take over from us here.
Yeah.
So thank you
Yeah.
very much, Huntley, as
Inside
always.
Heel hook. Heel hook.
Inside heel hook. Yeah.
Inside heel hook.
Huntley, as always, it's been a
It's a pleasure,
pleasure.
my
See you
brother.
at the next
Thank
one,
you
my
very
brother.
much,
Shout
guys.
out, everybody.
Thanks,
Well
South
done.
Africa. Thanks for joining us.
And big ups to BigAl and Justin. You folks are doing big things. Ciao.
Amazing work.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic night it has been. Thank you very much for coming out. We'll do the medals and the coveted trophy in a moment. But a big congratulations to everyone involved tonight. It's been a fantastic evening. Just a big shout out to all our sponsors, the CMH Group, Isuzu, Mazda, Suzuki for their continued assistance, Green Machine, Eco Unlimited, Gasoline Denim Company, Smack Solutions, Alexander Caruth, and Florida Park Hotel, as well as ZA Group Holdings. A big thank you. Without you, this would not be possible. I hope you've enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. You've been watching us on Facebook and YouTube. It's been a great night. Remember to also check out samaf.org to see how you can play your part and make a change. Just a few photos for our two teams, and then we will have Chris Bright's PESFA come up and accept their medals from BigAl and Justin Ferrier. If we can have our Submission Kings champions, please, PESFA, up on the stage. Chris Bright and your team, please report to the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for everyone involved, and in particular, our champions of Submission Kings. All right, if you guys could just make your way up. All right, Alistair and Justin will do the medals and the big trophy. A very expensive trophy, I'm told. Wow. That's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. The team all the way from Quebec, PESFA are your champions of Submission Kings. All right, well done, guys. Absolutely fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for the newly crowned champions of Submission Kings, PESFA. A big thank you to everyone who made the event possible. Please, everyone, travel safe. We will see you at the next event. And so far, this one has been a huge step. Obviously, Chris Bright also needs his chance with a trophy. Well done, guys. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your champions of Submission Kings. Travel safe. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we will see you at the next one.